Ladies and gentlemen, E.T. lately couldn't be here tonight, but your host stepping in to cover the drama of the Boogie2988 saga, the one, the only, Killer Keemstar! Hey, what's up, everybody? How's it going? How's it going? Did you guys see my lolcowlive yesterday? What was up with Boogie, man? I'll tell you guys. That guy, I've given him the world. I swear to God, I've given him the world. And he wants to turn his back on me. He wants to fake cancer. He wants to do all this other shit. I'll tell you what, not on my watch, pal. I've done too much. I've done too much in this YouTube world. I know exactly how to run a YouTube channel, all right? I don't need Boogie coming into my world and fucking it up for me, all right? You know, you got the freaking weirdo who's out there drawing lolly pictures of my kid. You know, sorry, I was choking on my beard a little bit. You got all kinds of people trying to start drama when I'm the drama alert guy. Nobody alerts drama like I do, all right? Now, ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot to talk about, all right? We got a lot to get to, all right? As you know, I'm an incredibly successful, YouTuber. Everybody knows my name, world around. Everybody knows it, all right? Now, damn, what's up? That girl that cat girl looks pretty hot. That's all I'm going to say. EG's a lucky man. That's all I'm going to say about that. But, hey, all right. So, y'all know EG. He's like the next big star. The next big thing, all right? So, I'm already getting on here to just kind of spread my name about because I know EG's going places. I know the kid. I know the kid's got talent, all right? So, I'm here to let you know lolcowlive 110% endorses EG lately as a content creator. In fact, I tried citing him several times. In fact, 19 to be exact. He's rejected every single one. That's right. 14's robot. Keemstar. Killer Keemstar. I'm here with the news, guys. All right? That's all I need to say about that. It's very based. You're right. I like his chat. EG's chat's clearly the best chat on YouTube. Now, I've hosted a lot of YouTube channels. All right? As you know, I've been here for a long time. I've made a lot of money. I live in Buffalo, New York. All right? Go Birds. Even though I'm supposed to be a Bills fan, but you know what? For this show, I'll be an Eagles fan. All right? No, but not like no EDP445 Eagles fan. You know, I'm not gonna be like that at all. Hang on, I gotta fix my beard. Killer Keemstar has got to fix his beard. So yesterday, you know, everybody likes to accuse me of faking my drama. I don't fake my drama, okay? That's all I'm going to say to y'all. I don't fake it, all right? Is some of it maybe played up for views? Of course. You know, I'm a businessman. What can I say? That's what we do, all right? However, the stream I did yesterday, that was a gem. Now, I mean, we got into some really dark shit, all right? I'm going to warn you, all right? We're going to reverse Santa. It sounds like a position. It sounds like a sex position, if you ask me. All right, wait a minute. This isn't working. Hang on. EG, I can't host this show anymore. I can't do it. These people aren't behaving. Come get them. All right, hang on. I'm going to go get EG. EG is going to be right here. Give me 1 sec. All right, I'm back. Killer Keemstar, everybody. That was very nice of him to do that for me. Who would have thought Killer Keemstar would come on a channel with the amount of subscribers that I have, right? I'll tell you what. Killer Keemstar was having a hard time not chewing on his beard while he was trying to talk. So that's why EG's back. All right, but you know, I thought it'd be a little fun, you know, to have Killer Keemstar introduced. That was the real him, by the way. He just left. He drove down from. He said he got on the phone yesterday. He said, "EG, listen, man, I like what you're doing. I love what you're doing. I know you're the next big star. All right, you're not gonna be no lolcow. All right, you're not gonna be no lolcow like Savannah. But I'd be honored if I could introduce your next video because you're going to be, your next stream because you're going to be talking about lolcowlive. So I'm not trying to convince you, Red Sox fan. That was really him. That was really, allegedly, that was really him. It just so happens I'm wearing the same bandana as he did. I wanted to, rep for him. But look at him. There he was. See? He left me a signed autograph picture of him. It's right there. Oh no, it's over there. Yeah, it's right there. No reason to doubt it, right? Trust me, bro. Trust me, that was Killer Keemstar. Tweet him. Say, hey, weren't you on E.G. Lately's show the other day? He may be a little resistant at first about the fact that he was here because he's trying to keep it on the down low. But some people do say that we look a lot alike. Carla, stop. I'm his younger, more handsome brother, with more luxurious hair. Right? We both got beards, right? So at least you got that going for you. But anyway, guys, I hope that you guys are enjoying yourselves. As always, the most important thing about streaming is having fun. The day that you're not having fun doing what you're doing anymore, why are you doing it? That's what I got to say. That's what I have to say about that. But anyway, all right, so we got a lot to talk about today. Wow. Is there any... hang on, let me get Keemstar out of here. Keemstar, you could go. Get out of here, Keemstar. We don't need you anymore. All right, Keemstar's gone. Anyway, so is it like me or is like every single content creator or okay, not every single one. That'd be a bad thing to say, but is an alarmingly large portion of content creators like pedos? Oh, I can't say that. Damn it. I already demonetized my stream. I'll edit it out. I'll edit it out, YouTube. I promise. I promise I'll edit it out. I gotta make your guys' chats bigger, man. This is too... I can't see a dang thing you're writing. I can't see anything. I mean, I can see it, but y'all can't see it, and it's barely coming through. And I think I was trying to set up TTS before I went live tonight, and I just could not, for the life of me, I could not figure it out. I could not. Hang on, I gotta fix this chat thing. I got to fix the chat thing. It's just too dang small, man. It's just too dang small. Do. All right, that was the NFL intro, in case you were wondering. But I hope everybody's having a good day. Okay, that works. That works. Look, now I'm like Chud, except I got a big giant line on my forehead now. We're gonna figure it out as we go, guys. We're figuring it out as we go. We're gonna figure it out. I promise you. I promise you. Chat opacity. Chat opacity. I don't know what any of this means. I don't know what any of it means, guys. I don't. All right, I gotta fix. Hang on. I think I can fix this. I think I can fix this, guys. I have the know-how. I've learned things. Perfect. Perfection. Look at that. Bam, gone. All right, cool. Now that that's out of the way, now that you guys clearly see that I'm a professional streamer, that's why Keemstar wanted to be here to introduce me. I was like, Keem, please, you don't got to do that, man. You don't got to do that for me. Like we could be friends, right? I'll be happy to be on your show. Talk to Boogie2988 and congrats on the shout out from Pierogi and ESP stream today. Thank you very much. Yeah, that was unexpected. Now everybody's gonna be running around being like, oh my God, EG and P are in cahoots. Listen, I'll be honest. Like, since we're full transparency, Pierogi did thank me for my series of videos, and that's pretty much the extent of our relationship. I wish that I could say that Pierogi was my bestest friend in the whole entire world. I wish I could, but we're not. Maybe one day. I'm open to be your best friend, Pierogi, if you need one. We've both been through similar things. Keemstar might be upset. He might be upset that I'm choosing Pierogi to be my best friend and not him. I appreciate that, Carla. Well, he deserves to be defended. He definitely deserves to be defended. How many people did he save today on that live stream? That was the first live stream I've ever been in for Scammer Payback, and he like saved like 4 or 5 people at least, and I joined like at the end. So that's just what he does on a daily basis. And none of them people who he saves are really gonna ever probably understand just how close they were to being scammed and him helping. At least like, dude, he really is. He deserves all the love that he gets because it's so impressive how many people he saves. I was watching SPB and heard him call you out. Oh, thank you. Yes, I was pretty shocked about that as well. I had no idea that that he was going to do that, but it's all good. It was great seeing all you guys in there too. You know, again, the whole point though wasn't to get like any kind of clout or anything. Clout's nice though. It definitely helps with the stream and the views and stuff. But Boogie's getting tattooed right now. Is it live on Lolcow? We're gonna go through his video from yesterday though, so maybe I don't want to cut to the tattoo thing right now. But we're gonna be going through the whole entire Boogie freaking the hell out, and we're gonna react to that. That's gonna pretty much be the majority of the stream tonight because it was a long episode. But you know, we might go past 9. Oh yes, live. Jesus. Well, if you guys didn't see yesterday, you're on this stream, you're gonna find out why he's getting tattooed today. Boogie is on the point of like no return at this point. But yeah. Anyway, so that was cool. But as I was saying, that was the first time I was in an SP stream ever, and you know, I decided to become a member because, you know, why not? If I'm gonna talk about it, I gotta be about it. So I'd be happy to give $5 to Scammer Payback to help save people. If that's all it takes for me to contribute and watch him work that magic live, I say, hallelujah. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Preach, baby, preach. Abba and preach. Destiny. Banged his wife. Can I get an amen? Oh, my God. I'm losing it, guys. I'm freaking losing it, man. Let me tell you something, brother. How about that Donald Trump speech, huh? Huh? With a thing on his ear, looking like he straight up dodged a bullet, I guess you could say. But yeah, some of you guys might get that Aber and Preach Destiny comment that I slipped in there at the end. But yeah, again, we're gonna be today we're gonna be reacting to the lolcowlive podcast from yesterday, and boy, I peeked at this a little bit. I did cheat a little bit and previewed it because I wanted to make sure there was stuff that I could actually say about it. And damn, if I wouldn't be shocked that Boogie was straight up just losing his whole ass mind. How about give him $500 per month and then complain that he's not doing enough for you? Like certain people, yeah. Damn it, Pierogi, I gave you $5. I expected all the greatest shout-outs. You should be down on your knees telling me how amazing I am. Because $5 could get me a burger at McDonald's on one Wednesday throughout the month. And I'm choosing to give that to you. That's those people. Dude, I got into a back and forth with them on Twitter the other day. It was so embarrassing. I was so embarrassed. I was embarrassed to even like be going back and forth because they essentially just resorted to 5-year-old tactics. I said, because I wrote a tweet that said, the day that people like you start watching me is the day I quit YouTube because then I know that I'm a lolcow. And they decided to retweet it and then say, EG lately confirming he's a lolcow. I'm like, well, did you guys really just use the I know you are, but what am I? I know you are, but what am I? Oh my God. It's like talking with, and I was like, all right, I'm losing brain cells in this conversation. I got to check out. But it was nice revisiting 4th grade for a little while. It really was. It was nice to brush up on my elementary school disses. Your mama so fat. They said it was chilly outside. She went outside with a bowl and a spoon. Do you remember that show, Your Mama, with Fez? Where they would have to do Your Mama jokes? Like, it was like a roast battle? Oh, that's crazy. That's so crazy. All right. Well, anyway, I hope everybody's enjoying themselves. I have a big announcement, and it's not the Reddit. By the way, guys, I started a EG Lately subreddit, so make sure you guys go check that out. We're not big enough for it to really be popping off yet, but I do need moderators. But if you guys want to kind of just post stuff in there, drama related or topics about internet culture that you find interesting, or if you just want to share your opinion on topics, you know, I suggest joining the Reddit and being a part of the community. Because one day I'll probably be too big to have everybody in the Discord. I hope so anyway. At least I hope so. I'm not counting my chickens before they hatch, but right now we're doing really, really well. You know what I found funny too? They kept pointing out, it's like Collins again, right? He kept pointing out my views as a way to diss me. And whoever that weirdo lady was, I don't even remember what her name was, but she kept being like, no, I said, you have an open invite to come on my stream anytime you want and talk about this and show me your evidence. And I was like, I just don't think you're gonna, because you don't have any. And sure enough, she was like, no, we're waiting for a bigger streamer. You don't even have 3,000 subscribers, which, by the way, I'm like only 100 away from. And I've made it, not that I need to justify my subscriber count, because everybody who starts from 0 has to get to my number at some point. And I'm so happy to announce that in less than a year, I've gotten to like almost 3,000 subscribers. Hell yeah, baby. Hell yeah. Now, granted, I will admit I had 250 when I really started taking it seriously, because I used to post skating videos, and I did that for like 2 years, and I got like 250 subscribers from that. But it wasn't until I started talking shit that everybody else suddenly wanted to follow me. I got the ads, Tina. Thank you, hon. Cloudy, thank you. Congrats. Yes. Some people, I followed r/newtubers, which is a Reddit for, I love you too, Jen, which is a Reddit for people who are getting into YouTube and learning how everything works. And people always ask the question, how long did it take you to get to 1,000 subscribers? Because after 1,000 subscribers, you can monetize your channel and start making money from ads. And the answers varied. Like, some people were like, oh, it only took me a month. But then some people were like, it took me like 2 or 3 years to get to 1,000 subscribers. And I was like, wow. So the average time that it took for people to get subscribers on, oh man, my dang light broke. What did I just do? What did I just do? Shit. We are having technical difficulties, guys. Hang on. I'm going to get it back. I'm going to get it back. I have faith. I have faith it's going to come back. I did. I broke it. Hey, we're back. Thank God. Praise Jesus. Praise Jesus. No, you weren't wrong, though, Red Sox fan. I really did break it. I knocked the cord out trying to fix the light, because my overhead light that was usually making a very nice, even light fixture for me decided to shit out yesterday, and now it's just up there flickering. Just flickering like a freaking, it's going to cost me like a seizure. Charette Cameron, hello, welcome to the stream. My name's E.G. Lately. I like to take long walks on the beach. Currently engaged to be married. It was a what's that word where they make people, it was prearranged marriage. Her dad's an oral baron and my father was a tyrant, so we've only found it necessary to arrange our marriage. So that's exciting. It's exciting stuff. All right, I'm not gonna break it this time, but I gotta do something with this light. This light is just, all right. We're gonna have to make do with the shitty lighting today, guys. Okay, I'm sorry. We're gonna have to do our best with the crappy lighting, because sure enough, my overhead broke one, and I'm gonna have to buy a new one now. As if I didn't spend enough money on everything already. Anyway, okay, all right, I gotta stop. I'm digressing. I'm talking too much about nonsense. All right, I'm talking too much. It's time. Hang on. This is what we gotta do. Ready? Woosah, woosah. Breathe. Okay, I'm ready. Can you up the volume, please? How's that? Is that better? Let me see. Where's the sound bar? Hang on. I think I can go a little louder. All right. Is that good? I think that's good. See, it's a trick to the volume here. All right, you don't want it to go into the red, but you're cool. You're cool chilling around the yellow. The yellow is like the sweet spot, but the minute you get into the red, it's starting to peak. It's starting to get crappy. Queen of Karma, thank you very much. By the way, hello, good to see you again as always. I hope that you're sticking it to the those MLM bastards. Wait, no. Oh my God, I thought for a second I said BLM. No, MLM. The pyramid scheme. Queen of Karma fights those pyramid schemes. She got a really fun. Check her out on YouTube. She has a really fun channel that she like goes over MLM scams, like Savannah, except not deranged. Pretty much, like a much more based version of Savannah with dark hair. Well, Savannah actually does. Well, Savannah has 2 different colors of hair now, doesn't she? All right. Cool. All right, so we're going to talk about the Boogie2988 situation that happened on lolcowlive last night. I know what you guys are thinking, ugh, Boogie again. But at the end of the day, right, like, I'm down in the corner, guys. I hope I didn't disappear. I'm down here. Look, hi, that's me. That's me in the corner. I used to get compared to Savannah and Blair a lot. Oh, God, being compared to Blair sucks. That would not be fun. It's like, are you gonna like pretty much become a tyrant to the rest of your friends after you get some notoriety on the YouTube? Blair White, no, not Blair White. Why did I call her Blair White? Congrats on the engagement. Thank you, Jen Tucker. Thank you very much. It's out in the world now. No turning back. All right, so let me get this video queued up here for you guys so that we could watch this. But I watched this earlier today, and I got to tell you, I was, like, blown away by, like, not only, one, a lot of the stuff they talked about, but, 2, the sheer, like, balls of Boogie to kind of start losing his whole damn mind. But let me get this set up for you. Let me get this set up for you. 'Cause you gotta set it up for you. Yeah. Perfect, except I put it over my face. I put it over my face, guys. You guys it'll be hard pressed for you guys to find a streamer who's as good at this as I am. Can't you tell all my transitions are so smooth? There's no dead air. All right, so this is the, hey, Sweet Goth. Good to see you. Wait, yeah, Sweet Goth. Okay, for a second, I was like, did I read that wrong? Passing through and saying hello before I catch the next thing. So, hiya. Thank you, Sweet. Appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying your streams. Come on back. We're gonna be laughing. Well, not really laughing at Boogie, but we're gonna be trying to diagnose Boogie today. All right, that's what we're gonna be doing. Trying to diagnose Boogie because that boy needs some diagnosing. I can't believe my friggin' light went out, man. Of all the bad luck, I tell you. But all right, so let's go check out this. So in case you're unaware. Mackenzie, I'm sick with COVID, so this will be nice to listen to while I lay here. Oh, I'm happy to hear that. You get to watch somebody else have a complete mental breakdown before your eyes. Well, I guess if you're listening, you'll get to hear someone have a complete mental breakdown while you listen. Unfortunately, I don't know who we were talking about. Okay, so anybody who's unfamiliar with the story, Boogie2988 he's an OG streamer. He used to do this character called Francis where he was like super fat and it wasn't a fat suit or anything. That was just Boogie. And he'd always be like, where's my Mountain Dew? He would kind of do like geeky gamer type content, but it was like skits and stuff. Hi, Rebecca Loves. Rebecca loves 9 Inch Nails. Nice. 9 Inch Nails, good. And essentially, as time went on, he became less relevant. And then he would kind of start doing different type of, how time passes for real, right, Cloudy? He doesn't look anything like he did when he was the young version of himself, too, by the way. I don't know if he got work done or something, but he looks like a whole different person. And anyway, as time went on, he decided to kind of transition from doing the Francis character into being more of like a commentary YouTuber. And then he had some really bad takes. Then recently He scammed his whole entire audience with cryptocurrency that was a worthless coin, which is a meme coin, and that's fine. But he had all his people buy into it, and then the people who made him buy dumped on the audience, thus basically stealing money from his whole entire audience. That would be like me being like, you guys should all invest in the EG coin because the EG coin is like going to make you a fortune just for you to put your money in and me see it go up and then take all the money out and then leave you guys with basically nothing. On top of that, he faked, apparently, it hasn't been proven yet, but apparently he has faked cancer. He told everybody he has cancer. And this is all in like 1 week, right? On top of that, he's like 50 and he's dating a 20-year-old who clearly has like severe daddy issues. Lots of stuff like that. So that's who Boogie is. I'm glad it's not too bad. It hit me hard back in 2021. Yeah, COVID sucked, man. COVID definitely sucked. I'm glad. I feel like a lot of people got started doing content creation in 2020, though, because of how bad the pandemic was. I wish I would have started back then. I'd be so much bigger than I was now. I'd be probably as big as Oompaville. I'm coming for you, Oompa. I'm coming for you, buddy. I'm gonna pass you at some point. No, I'm not. I'm not. You know how hard it would be to pass Oompa right now when he's got a 4 million subscriber lead on me? Boogie had a few scams, too. I covered him ages ago. Yeah. Known scammer, known liar. So now you're all caught up. He's on this podcast called lolcowlive with Wings of Redemption, who's also kind of a guy who was a gamer who kind of just like used to smash his shit up every time he lost, and that's why people would laugh at him. A lolcow, someone who think of like the cow as like the thing that produces milk, but instead of milk, they're producing laugh out loud moments because they're just ridiculous. So, Velvet Viz, what's up? We got a kicker in here. Nice. So I'm about to go over the lolcowlive video yesterday featuring Boogie2988 where he absolutely just straight up loses his mind and gets into some really dark shit. I don't know if we're going to cover the dark stuff. Let's see how far we get with everything else. But let's just get the video started and we'll go from there.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the
Hey,
worst
it's Keem. He was just
podcast
here.
on all of YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, it's lolcowlive.
He was just here, guys.
Fucking God. Okay, where do I even begin with all this? It's been some time since we've been live where, you know, Boogie faked cancer. He fucking faked cancer. Okay, it's been a thing, right?
I'm gonna fast forward to where Boogie
for the
comes
last
in.
couple streams, the last week. It's been a little crazy around here. We had to fire Boogie because, you know,
Oh, yeah,
he
Boogie was
faked
essentially
cancer.
fired.
So that was a whole thing. I do have his play button. It's actually here. I thought Boogie was going to die.
Okay, so this is where Boogie enters. Awesome, I haven't watched it yet. Well, you're in for a treat, Queen. That's all I'm going to say. You're in for a treat. Why are you not playing games on stream? Because I'm a commentary YouTuber, Velvet. That's pretty much why. The gaming, it's really hard to become a gaming content creator nowadays because it's so packed. Because trust me, I would love to 100% play video games on stream, but it's hard. It's a hard, very competitive, very, very, very competitive niche. But I was always thinking I do like playing like flight simulator games. So I thought like once this channel gets to a respectable subscriber count, I'll make a second channel where I can go do that kind of stuff. But also, I guess I'm not really new. I've been around for a few months now, but I guess new to you. And yeah, newish to the whole scene. But yep, that's me, new guy on the block. Next big thing, next big moist critical. They call me dry critical or dry. What would be the opposite of critical? Dry. Calm. They call me dry, you know, super dry calm. Your channel can gain more followers and viewers. Yeah, yep. Well, I'm mostly on YouTube. So that's where the majority of my audience is. That's where all the people you see over here on the thing is on YouTube. All right, let's get to this video here.
You didn't want to see suicide by cop. You didn't want to see him come in and tase him in the
No.
nuts till he falls out.
No. And then he got on
Perched
the
calm.
Oh,
phone
Boogie's
with,
here.
Dry
then he
approval.
got on the phone with Grim and like threatened to go live on the channel, and because I
come up
basically
with
told
something.
Boogie, and Boogie can back this up.
Trinity Treasure, thanks
hopefully,
for the follow.
That okay, you're not coming on the show, and then your demeanor changed as soon as I told you weren't coming on the show, and then you stopped acting crazy. You were normal.
Do you like the channel Air Force Proud 95? I haven't watched them. I mostly played DCS, which is Digital Combat Simulator. I watch people like Growling Sidewinder. I watch people like Mover, who is He's like a former Air Force pilot. And then there's a bunch of other people who I watch that are really into the game. Grim Reapers, those guys are pretty cool to watch. What has Boogie done to himself? I mean, is he an idiot? I mean, faking cancer and everything. Listen, I do believe that there's a lot that we can figure out about Boogie by the end of the stream. Now, I will warn you, if we get to that point, I will tell you that it gets really, really inappropriate, and it gets really, really inappropriate fast. But if we do decide to do that part of the stream, I will let you guys know. But he goes into his abuse as a child, and it's really, really dark. And so, but if we get to that point, I will let you know if we decide to keep moving forward. Well, I'm a professional GFX designer, and I can make you kind of... Oh, man, you guys are on Kick now, too, trying to sell me shit? Damn. If Boogie's fired from lolcow, why is he always here? Yeah, that's the question, Raj. That's why nobody believes Keemstar, because they always think that he... They always think that he's, like, setting this stuff up. Where's Tommy C? I think Tommy C's on, like, vacation or something right now.
Then... I don't remember any of that. I remember you telling me I had to go take a shower, so I remember taking a shower with my pants on. I remember that.
That was the last thing I did because you kept saying, oh, I haven't taken a shower for 3 days. And
yeah, I think it is pretty fucked up what he's saying about his parents since they're dead and they can't defend themselves. Like, he says some really, really messed up stuff. All right, I'm going to set this up to play it a little faster until we get to the good stuff.
I smell, and all I'm doing is playing video games. And I'm like...
I did have to go pick up Desi at one point, so
I don't blame her for Tommy C needing a break from the show.
Yeah, her mom had surgery over the weekend, so I took her down there to be with her. I was supposed to go, but I'm not in a...
Boogie, perk the fuck up.
Yeah, look how depressed
Why are you over here all somber and sad
depressed
shit?
Right now.
I'm kind of numb.
Why are you numb? Why are you numb?
Because it's better than being a crazy person.
Why are you being a crazy person for? What's the point? What has you to the point where you feel like you need to be a crazy person?
I don't know. What's the point of anything?
I don't know either. That's the point why I'm asking you. Because from what I'm seeing here, other than shit of your own doing, you're winning the internet right now.
Yeah, he did, Queen. Tommy C left at the worst time. I don't think lolcowlive's ever been more popular than it is right now. And I will admit, it's all because of Boogie. But this is like scummy. This is like real scumbaggy stuff he's doing. It's not like it's really funny to rob your audience and then laugh about it, or funny to joke about cancer when most people have known people who died from cancer. He accused his sister of molesting him, but she was actually alive to call his bullshit. I thought he does talk about his sister in here, but I'm not sure if, from what I heard, she doesn't call him out or anything. We all know not too bad mouth the deceased. Yes, do not badmouth dead people. Come back to bite you in the ass.
It might not feel like it. It might feel like you're drowning, but nobody's actually hurt you in any...
Now, I want you to watch this, all right? Because Boogie's going to go from calm, docile, and depressed to absolutely raging mad at any moment here.
...form other than yourself.
Yeah.
Your name has so much value to it right now. Even the people that did the fatty coin are coming back to you wanting to offer you more money because they know your name has value.
It's pretty negative value, it feels like, but...
Negative value don't mean shit.
Yeah,
Ric Flair had negative value
why are
his
you
whole
manipulating
time.
me, though? What that suicide bait thing you did to me yesterday?
Oh, Wings is trying to, like, find the silver linings here, but he just compared, Boogie2988 to Ric Flair, which was a professional wrestler who would get what they called in the business heat, which would mean that you're a bad guy and people really hate you for being a good bad guy. But the thing is, what Ric Flair was doing was kayfabe, and kayfabe in wrestling means like kind of fake, like it was an act, and it wasn't really happening. So, but what Boogie did is real. So it's not the same kind of heat, Wings. I know that you're trying to find silver linings here, but in real life, when you're scamming people and stuff, you can't. It's not kayfabe. You can't like pretend like it didn't happen.
It was so fucked, Boogie.
I was genuinely suicidal. I don't know what to tell you.
No, you weren't. And you put me in a horrible, horrible spot. I had to call the fucking cops on you.
No shot.
Do you know the position you put me in?
I talked to the cops for over an hour. They were desperate for me to go in, and I just wouldn't go. Because they understood that I'm genuinely suicidal, even if you don't, and that's fine.
You weren't, because the minute I tried to say that you couldn't come on the show, then your demeanor completely changed. You were literally just trying to control the conversation so we didn't talk about your abuse. That's all you were trying to do. You were trying to manipulate me.
I'm out of...
Okay.
All right, hang on 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. All right, I'm back. I'm sorry. I was out of vape juice, guys.
Is that it?
And I know it's bad to leave a video running while you walk away. People
Again, like I understand that you hold all these people's
Keemstar would
opinions
not
in high
approve.
court in Boogie's head, like Charlie and Mutahar and everybody. But like Charlie and Mutahar making a video about you is a positive thing, not a negative thing.
Okay.
Right? I was trying to tell you this on the phone today.
Yeah, wasn't like McJuggernuggets one of his best buddies, and now they don't want anything to do with him? Honestly, it's cancer being around Boogie, and I don't mean that as like a pun or anything. My God, I wiped the attempt from my mind too. They're just always
It's
doing
a positive
stuff. Yep.
thing. You have to take that energy that they're putting into you and use it for what you need to use it for. Like I said, you shouldn't be
Wings
afraid of Mutahar. You should be afraid of Mutahar's fan base.
Doesn't seem
It's
like
the people
Wings
that's
knows
in
what
his
the hell
fan
he's
base
talking
that
about.
might do things to negatively impact your life. But nothing so far has negatively impacted your life. If you played this the right way,
I will admit, Mutahar probably did cultivate a fan base that likes to call out people for things, but I don't think that he cultivated like a violent fan base. I don't think that he's done anything like that. I saw her tweet calling him out years ago. I know that he does go into that, Mackenzie, in here about him, his sister saying, "Don't bring me up on your live streams."
I'm not interested in playing it at all. I'm not interested in playing anything. I'm interested in just being done.
all right, what do you want to do? What do you want to do, Boogie? Do you want to live in your car? You want your girlfriend to leave you because she
Kevin
can't
Z,
feed her
what's up,
pink
brother?
drinks? What do you
Sure.
want to do?
Sure.
Seeing this, you have respect for Wings now. Yeah, I know he did try to be a good friend. I will admit, he did try to be a good friend here.
What do you want to do? You want Chad to have to find him his own apartment because you're going to lose the house?
That's fine.
I mean, if it's all fine, like you sound like a 3-year-old. I don't know. I guess I don't get my way. Be a man, dude.
I don't think any
No,
of that
this is
would
what I
be
was
my
talking
way,
about you
but-
last. No. This is what I was saying yesterday. Stop being a bitch, bro. Stop being a bitch.
being a little
Me
bitch.
and Wings didn't make videos on YouTube saying Boogie's got cancer. You did without confirmation, bro. Man the fuck up. Man the
Okay.
fuck up.
Okay.
Man up.
What's the point? If you're going to sit here and just be gloom, what's the point of picking the phone call up? Why'd you come?
That's a
Did you
good
come just
question.
to hoping
Good
we get it?
question.
I was told to, so I'm here. I don't know. What do you want me to do?
I was told.
You do everything you're told to?
Cover myself in Nutella? Right now, yeah. Pretty
No,
much.
this is what
If
you
it's
should
from
do.
Keemstar,
This is
it
what you
is.
should do. This is the best advice I can
We
give
don't
you.
have
Please,
any Nutella. We have peanut butter. Would that be good enough?
please listen to me.
Have
Please,
peanut
This
butter.
way we're
please
not
listen
cutting
to the
off
words I'm
Boogie
about to say,
from the
Boogie.
chat.
This is literally the best advice I can give you. From this moment on, it feels like rock bottom. So why don't you just empty out the closet, grab every skeleton in there, and throw it out to the world? Just tell everyone the truth about everything. Come clean on
Keemstar really
anything
wants him to come
that
clean
might
with
be wrong or
everything.
might be manipulated.
Keemstar knows that if Boogie comes clean with everything, that he's gonna be he's gonna be in the money. Because then, if he can get Boogie to admit he fake cancer, Keemstar knows that he's got a hit on his hands. Doo-doo man. First off, hilarious name. I love it. Just got here. How many times has he gotten naked? I don't think he's gotten. Oh, are you talking like in history? I do believe it's been. It's more than 0. I do believe that much. Boogie equals Eric Cartman. Yeah. I could see that. Wait until he starts freaking out. He really starts Eric Cartmaning up right there. I can't believe that this has gone from he robbed his fans to faking cancer to suicidal to embracing the tattoo punishment. Yeah, it's a wild storyline.
Throughout your history, like this whole thing where you don't want to talk about the conflicts of the statements of your abuse is so silly to me. If this is a golden opportunity for you to set the record straight and have a fresh start, you're already.
I tried to explain to you that I mentally cannot handle that, and I don't know why you won't listen. I cannot do that. I mentally cannot do that. On a good day, I could not do that. I cannot have Destiny and Charlie in here telling me that I'm lying about the abuse that I had
Destiny
when I
ain't
was a child.
shit
I can't
no
do
more.
it. I can't.
If
I
it's,
won't.
if you're
I
not
lost
lying
all my
about it, then
respect
why
for
does it
Destiny.
matter?
Because I don't want to revisit it. It was tough enough the first time. It was tough enough.
You can't be that way. But you just revisited it just like a month ago on the podcast with your brother, and you were perfectly happy and laughing.
Pretty different when it's my brother coming in and talking to me about it and having
Who? Boogie used to be your favorite YouTuber? Yes. Hit that like button, please.
fun with it. It's a little different.
I mean, his Francis stuff was pretty good back in the day, but he really turned out to be a pretty big piece of crap.
It's a little different when it's
But like I can't tell if he's being sincere here and he's truly like falling apart, or if he's just doing this because he's trying to make people feel bad for him. Shit, what did I just do? I didn't even know you could do that. I didn't even know you could end it like that.
You were trying to manipulate me.
okay.
So much
Is
dead.
that
It's
it?
just so awkward.
Sure.
I can't tell if
Again,
Boogie's like doing an act.
I understand that you hold all these people's opinions in high court in Boogie's.
Yeah, doo-doo man. When doo-doo man says he's being a poo-poo head, trust him. Don't tell me my lies are lies. Yeah. Oh, who does that remind us of, Sweet Goth?
Like Charlie and Mutahar and everybody. But like Charlie and Mutahar making a video about you is a positive thing, not a negative thing.
Okay.
Right? I was trying to tell you this on the phone today. It's a positive thing. You have to take that energy that they're putting into you and use it for what you need to use it for.
Oh, God.
Like I said, you shouldn't be afraid of Mutahar. You should be afraid of Mutahar's fan
we already
base.
saw this part. Hang on.
It's the people that's in his fan base that might do things to negatively.
Something that happened in 1980.
No.
Might be manipulation throughout your history. Like this whole thing where you don't want to talk about
I don't want to
the
skip ahead to
conflicts
where
and
he's
the
already
statements of your
freaking
abuse
out.
is so silly to me. If this is a golden opportunity for you to set the record.
E.g. lately they talk about YouTubers like you in the live today. They said when Wings goes to look for an old post of Boogie's, he says, damn, when I search for Boogie's name, it comes up with YouTubers who are covering this. Yeah. I mean, it's big news on the internet. Now, I personally am not a fan of Boogie, especially after what he's done to people. I personally think it's like really shitty. But you can't ignore the dramatic movement that's taking place here. Like, this is a very compelling story, and there's a lot to say about it. So, I mean, that's what we do here, right? Like, when I'm not covering something in a video or researching, like, I like to kind of react and give my general opinions on things. By the way, guys, at the end of the stream, I'm going to make a big announcement, so stay tuned for that.
Straight and have a fresh start. You're already.
No, Mr. Beast didn't do it, but Mr. Beast's friend who was transitioning did something pretty bad. Chris Tyson. I think I talked about that on my last stream.
You're already.
I tried to explain to you that I mentally cannot handle that, and I don't know why you won't listen. I cannot do that. I mentally cannot do that. On a good day, I could not do that. I cannot have Destiny and Charlie in here telling me that I'm lying about the abuse that I had when I was a child. I can't do it. I can't.
If you're not lying about it, then why does it matter?
Because I don't want to revisit it. It was tough enough the first time. It was tough enough.
You can't be that way, but you just revisited it just like a month ago on the podcast with your brother.
Oh, thanks, Jen. Yeah. Apparently trying to grow your channel is now frowned upon among people on X. They say you're a clout chaser. I'm like, God forbid I cover things that people actually want to watch, you know? Now, I will admit, if I had my choice between doing this and just flying flight sims all day, I'd probably fly flight sims all day if it made me the same money. But I also like talking to people. That's like my second favorite thing in the world, besides the, I know it's really sad, isn't it? I used to be a little different. I used to be like I'm still pretty extroverted, but I think maybe the years, like the decade of being a drug addict and dealing with really fucked up people kind of like jaded my ability to talk to people a little bit. But you guys are slowly restoring my faith in like having good quality conversations with people. Plus, like, my whole goal in this is to try to make a difference if I can. So Boogie can't mentally handle shutting up. Yo, Dimension, wait. If you haven't seen this yet, just wait until you see how annoyed Keemstar gets.
Brother, you were perfectly happy and laughing.
Pretty different when it's my brother coming in and talking to me about it and having fun with it. It's a little different. It's a little different when it's Destiny coming in saying, you're a liar. Prove that your dad made you jerk him off. Prove it. Prove something that happened in 1983. Prove it. Prove it. If you don't prove it, it can't happen. If you can't prove it, it can't happen.
I mean, that's actually a pretty good Destiny impression, though. That's kind of how Destiny is. He just kind of overwhelms you with his Adderall-laced rants and Wikipedia knowledge.
I can't do that. I can't prove something that happened in 1983. I didn't have a fucking cell phone.
I'm going to try not to be as Paul's Andy.
Okay, but
right?
you told me
we'll let
privately
a little bit play,
the
and
reason
then we'll
why
stop.
some of the stories, and I'm not going to leak anything, don't worry. But you told me why some of the stories are inconsistent and they don't match up.
Yes.
Why don't you just tell the audience?
I don't want to destroy a human life. Because I don't want to destroy someone's fucking life. Because I don't want to destroy somebody's life.
Hang on, I want to slow this down so you guys can really take in the full.
Because I don't want to destroy somebody's life. Because I don't want to destroy somebody's life.
Okay.
Yes, you do. Yes, you.
If I say things 3 times in a row, you guys will understand what I'm saying. If I say things 3 times in a row, you guys will understand what I'm saying. If I say things 3 times in a row, you guys will understand what I'm saying. Destiny is the master of Gish Gallop. Yeah, based, Mackenzie, based. So animated. Yeah, he gets so, dude, the whole next like 10 minutes is just him doing this shit. It's really crazy.
You do.
No, I don't.
You just sat here.
I'll destroy mine all day. I'll destroy mine all day. And my dad is dead. And my mom is dead. I'll talk about those pieces of shit till they fucking rot.
Yeah, but Chad and Desi aren't dead.
will
Yeah,
fucking
who said that
lie.
earlier
I will
about
not. We've
parents?
talked about it. We made an agreement, and I'm not going to do that for internet cloud. I'm not going to do that so that Keemstar can jerk off to it.
Mustafa
No, thank you.
Mustafa.
We're not here
Yes,
for the fucking audience to get off
We
on.
understand that you talk
destroying
loud.
somebody's
That doesn't
fucking
mean
life.
shit.
Your goddamn internet cloud. This is not a topic I will cover for internet cloud.
Nobody's talking about that
My
comment.
God.
Here's what I'm trying to talk to you about, Mr. Talk Loud.
Mr. Chatty Cathy over there. Yeah, the Mustafa from Austin Powers 2. He was like, don't ask me things 3 times because on the 3rd I can't resist but answer. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. Yeah. Oh my God, I just screwed myself, guys. Hope there's not a mirror around here. Can you point a bit more, Boogie? Thanks. Yeah. Look, he needs a drink because he's getting worked up.
Is you don't want to destroy anybody's life, but what happens when you self-delete?
Now, by the way, I just want to preface this and say, before we continue on making fun of Boogie for his craziness, I don't feel bad for Boogie, one, because he brought all this on himself. All right, it's not like if he was having a mental breakdown because of something people around him did to him, my whole take on this would be completely different. The reason I have no sympathy for Boogie is because, Boogie, you did this to yourself. All your actions led to these consequences. I know a lot of times as people, we can think we can minimize our role in society, right? Like we think, I don't know about you guys, right? But a lot of times I'll think like, oh, it's just me. Nobody cares what I do, right? But then eventually when your actions have consequences, you're like, wow, I guess I do have more of an impact on things around me than I thought I did. And I think Boogie's learning that really, like he's learning that as like this goes on.
Yourself, and Desi has to witness it or find your fucking big fat carcass.
All these
and then she has to
motherfuckers
go back
watching
to her
right now
parents.
will jerk their fucking cocks to it.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but
They'll
you're
all be
destroying
better
people's
off for it.
lives
They'll all be
regardless.
better off for it.
You're
They'll
going
all be
against
better
the
off
thing.
for it.
Don't
They'll
get
all
off
be
that
better
fucking
off for it.
soapbox.
Boogie,
Off
stop.
that fucking
Boogie,
soapbox.
stop. The screaming and yelling isn't helping you, and it isn't.
They'll all be better off. I'll whisper it. They'll all be better off for it.
Listen to me.
They're all better off for
This
it.
is what he does. This is why.
I think that was like a golem. Like, that'll be better off. I think he got demon. What if we found out, yo, Boogie, if you watch this video, I want you to work with me here, all right? What if your next lie is that you've been possessed by a demon, and this is the demon trying to get out of you, and they need to perform an exorcism on you, and then you finally, after the exorcism, realize you come forward and all the scamming, all the fake cancer stuff, it was the demon's fault. I mean, that's where we've gotten to at this point, though. Brett B, what an obese person. Yep, that's pretty true. Both Wings and Boogie are pretty big fellas. They are pretty big fellas. Precious. My precious.
This was the conversation last night.
Not yet. Let me do my goddamn job.
You sit your 2-cent ass down before I make change, boy. By the way, if you don't... I mean, wait, I think Boogie's going to tell you who he's talking to right now. Love it, the demon's fault. Love it, EJ. Yeah, I mean, that's what that guy at Amityville did, right? It worked out well for him. People doubted that he actually did that.
I'll tell you when the time comes.
Yeah, he's got a backup plan that where if we bring up the abuse, they're going to cut the power to his computer.
Yes. If I get out of
How
control,
dramatic.
my caretakers, both of them, are just standing right here.
Room.
No.
Could you imagine if I was so fucking unhinged that I needed someone to stand by the door so that if I started doing anything crazy, they would pull the plug on my computer so that I would shut the hell up? That is like a guy who might need to get off the internet, might need to check himself up into a mental facility and kind of unwind for a couple days. Just unwind from social media, unwind from technology in general, even video games, Boogie. Well, Boogie was yelling at the pizza delivery. Yo, what if it was? What if the guy's like, don't you dare bring in that pepperoni pizza right now. I'm not ready for it.
No, to not let me get out of control.
Whoa.
So before it gets bad enough, they're going to take care of the problem.
Let's drink the water. Let's calm down. Let's not yell and scream.
You're on a lot of medicine, Boogie. Is any of those medicines an SSRI?
Go fuck yourself. I will divulge no more medical information to any of you motherfuckers.
This is
Dude,
you don't even got to
so
tell me what
mad.
it is. Like there's a bevy of
Fuck
medicine.
yourself. Go fuck yourself.
I like how tough he is all of a sudden. Like, what? He's so damn tough. Also, watch out, but we got a badass over here, everybody. Good old Boogie2988 looking to whoop some ass. His caretaker is a 20-year-old trauma bonded girlfriend, based. Not the ideal Monopoly play. Yeah, you know, like 3 hours into the game, he's like, God damn it, Mom. What was that Dane Cook skit? Where'd you get the pink 50s, Grandma? Nana is a cheating whore. Boogie thinking he's a wrestler. Yo, I think he does. Like, it's clear these guys watch wrestling, right? Like, that's for sure. Like, they are the base WWE fans.
So
because
sorry.
you need to be on an SSRI.
Bro,
because like
just
you
stop.
should not
Wings,
have this emotion.
Wings, stop. Just stop. We got to handle this with kid gloves. Wings, you're playing bad cop a little too hard. Boogie, why don't you just take the mic and say what you want to say about this whole situation?
God, I'm so happy. I hate this. I hate it. I hate this show. I hate fucking breathing air. I hate being alive. I'm in so much fucking pain. I can't fucking stand it anymore. I can't fucking stand this. I can't fucking stand this. I've ruined my fucking life. I just want to be over.
But you haven't.
Just stop.
But you haven't.
Wait, shut the fuck up, Wings. Let him go. This is gold. You're ruining everything. Because it's all a show. I mean, I can't. That's the one thing everybody keeps saying. I know that Chud said he's not doing any more lolcowlive stuff because he just can't trust that it's real or authentic. I mean, I will say, Boogie has a history of being an actor, right, with his Francis character. So it would suffice to say that, you know, it wouldn't be that hard for Keem to be like, listen, I need you to go in there and look like you're absolutely losing your goddamn mind. Now, they do bring up that everybody's saying that Keem's faking this, but Keem says he swears that this is real. But, you know, if it's got a money sign, I mean, Keem told me before he left when he opened up the show that, you know, he said it's real. So we'll have to just take his word for it, I guess.
Wings, shut up.
He's hard to look at.
Give the guy a minute. Wings, come on.
Yeah, I know. I mean, when this whole drama started, Lolcow had like 40,000 subscribers, and the heartbeat of it was pretty much flatlined. Ever since this whole drama started, like I mean, if you could look at hang on, I'm going to pull this over for you guys for a second so you can see this. But I can see the analytics on this video, and, shit, I just made it smaller. That's all I did. All I did was make it smaller. I made it smaller. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. OBS sucks. I need someone to do this for me. Urgh. Sorry. I was around Boogie too much. But hang on, let me fix this for you. I'm going to show you guys the analytics on this. And you guys are going to be pretty shocked to see that, like, it's just a straight up line. Like, take a look right above my head, right here. That is the viewership. It went from 0 views to straight up. That means that this video is going viral, right? That means a lot of money for Keem. Even though this video is not monetized, he's smart enough to know that in the future this is going to pay off big time for him. You don't have that. I know. I'm too happy of a guy to fake. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best, Jen. I'm doing it. I hate you. I hate you, Jen. I just want to die. Got Diddy Force before GTA 6. Yep. Yeah, he's never gonna I'd be surprised if he makes it to GTA 6, honestly. I would be.
All right, Boogie, listen, I need you to like actually calm down. No more yelling. All right? We get how you're feeling. You
Keemstar just don't want him to have a heart attack.
Then stop asking me.
I'm not asking you how you're feeling. I asked you, what I said is you have the mic. Why don't you say what you want to say about the situation?
I don't hate you, you're right.
I say over and over and over again, I hate being alive. I hate being alive. I hate breathing. I hate being alive. I'm in tremendous pain. I'm in tremendous pain. Help me, help me, help me. I'm in so much pain. I'm in so much pain. I'm in so much pain.
All right, well then.
Now listen, if what Boogie just said right there is true, then it might be the most heartbreaking thing I've ever heard, because I've been in that situation before where everything hurts so incredibly bad. Your heart's broken. You have zero will to live. You know, because if you remember, Boogie used to try to present himself like this Mr. Rogers type character, right? Like, oh yeah, I really love you guys. Now the whole internet, pretty much the whole world hates his guts, except for probably like Keemstar and people who he's making money for. But Keemstar's making a fortune off of Boogie basically destroying his whole reputation. So I can understand like why Boogie might actually be like this upset. Asking for help's the first step though, so he's got that going for him. How does that have a build meant for car crashes? And why? I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about, XOJ. Boogie just got a face tattoo that says liar. I know you'll hear them talk about, you'll hear Keemstar bring that up in this episode. Yeah, it's on his cheek. Good. Maybe it'll remind him.
Okay, let's get off
But
that.
you'll hear Keemstar pitch that idea to him.
What do you want me to talk about instead? What do you want me to talk about instead?
I'm not. This goes back to like last night. You're not mentally fit to be on the show. It's irresponsible.
No, what did you want to talk about? Anything but the abuse. What are you doing to my play button?
It's not. It's
What about
not.
Chris talking about 4-year-old girls?
If this is not fake, this is a real bad look for Keemstar because he's basically exploiting a guy's complete mental collapse for monetary value. However, most people kind of think that this is all staged, and it's hard sometimes when you see them laughing. It's kind of hard to not like. It's possible that Tommy C knew that this was coming and was like, "Listen, guys, I just don't want to be a part of this. Like, I don't feel comfortable talking, having someone talk about faking cancer. See you, sweet. Thank you for stopping by. I believe it's real. It's very hard to still have sympathy after he continues to manipulate everyone that shows him an ounce of sympathy. You're right, Mackenzie. Like that's another thing too. Now that he's fucked himself looking for sympathy, that's true as well. Yeah, that's a lot of people have that same kind of vibe, and that's kind of the vibe I do. You know, the human being in me, like sympathizes with him. Anybody who's been through that stage in your life where everything just feels like it's falling apart and there's no hope. A lot of us can relate to that, right? But how much of that was caused by our own direct actions? Like for me, it was. Like for me, my behavior led to that. But for most people, you really get the sympathy if it's other people who put you in that situation. As where Boogie did this all to himself. He wanted to make a quick buck. At the end of the day, Boogie cares about the dollar, and that's it. I hope there are no animals around him so they won't get abused by him. He abuses animals too? Jesus Christ. I mean, I've never heard that, but yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if that was the case. RuneScapes, what's up, man? Or girl? I don't know what you are, but one of them, I'm sure. Or I guess nowadays you can't really be sure if you're a boy or a girl. There's something in the middle. I don't understand how people are okay with Keemstar manipulating and, as you said, extracting these guys' mental health problems for money. It should be an outrage. Yo, if you're mad now, RuneScapers, just wait, because he does. It gets even worse later, and you can see Keemstar even like starts wondering if it's a good idea to continue on with the conversation, because they start getting into Boogie's like abuse, like sexual abuse as a child and stuff. It's very detailed. I feel bad for Boogie's girlfriend. She must be getting the majority of his anger. Again, Jen, it all depends if this is real or not.
I got a question with the play button. Why does your play button have your name on it instead of like your channel
That's what
name?
they asked me what I wanted on it. I fucking wanted my name on it.
Do you know that there's a big portion of the audience that wants you back on the show?
I don't care.
Isn't that a good thing?
Guys.
Isn't that a good thing?
No. Do I want to? No. As of right now.
It's not all negative. It's not all negative, Boogie. What I'm trying to tell you is there's positive things. What Wings tried to tell you earlier is that there's positive things.
Same, Mackenzie.
It's not all negative.
One of the positive things is I have to sit here and talk about my molestation.
Nobody's talked about that.
I don't want that.
Nobody's talked about that.
Yeah.
We're not talking
What abuse
about
were you talking about? You said abuse. What abuse were you talking about?
We were talking about the conflict of why you wouldn't come on. We weren't actually talking and getting into the details of that.
Medicare comes on later on and brings that, and they go through that.
Just calm down. And by the way, I know you can't talk about your sister. You said you would talk about your dad and mother all day. So will you address those issues? Because
yes, my mother twisted my fucking balls. That's part of the abuse, and she twisted my balls.
Warning. All right, if you are not comfortable with like if you have sexual trauma in your history, this is a trigger warning for you guys. There's no way this video is going to get monetized on YouTube. They'll monetize me while the stream's up, but as soon as it's done, it's going to get flagged out the ass for or restrict it and not suitable for advertisers. but I just wanted to give you guys a trigger warning. If you have any kind of sexual trauma in your past, this is a huge trigger warning. So you might want to mute. You might want to mute for 5 seconds. I'll let you know when it's over. But yeah, it gets bad.
In my dick, and she told me that sex was disgusting and awful, and she told me that only disgusting, awful people had it.
Okay, but then okay, well, let's not talk about any of it.
No, my dad fucking masturbated in front of me and showed me pornography and asked me if I wanted to join in and encouraged me to touch him, and I fucking did! I did! I fucking did! I fucking did! I fucking did!
No.
There, can we be done? Can we be done with it? Can we be done with it?
We're done. We're done. We're done with it. We're done with
Yeah,
that
see, even
conversation.
Keemstar's like, no. We're getting into some pretty dicey territory here. Now, listen, all right, I don't know. We'll talk later about whether or not Boogie actually went through this stuff. I don't want to talk about it right now because it's a big talking point for later on in the episode. But if you were someone who was pulling the plug on a guy, right, don't you think that it would probably be a good idea to pull the plug right there? I mean, how much more do you need for a guy to see that he's falling apart than to get up, rocking back and forth, and almost shaking the computer off of the damn table? Like, they didn't think to pull the plug right there? That definitely shouldn't be all over the web. Yeah, Astro, I agree. The only reason we're reacting to this is because here on this channel, like, we don't shy away from, like, really disturbing topics. Like, we'll talk about this kind of stuff. But, yeah, this is probably one of the darker things that we've covered. I wouldn't have him on my stream. Yeah, no, I don't think I would either, Brett. I used to watch his content when he collaborated with McJuggernuggets. Yeah. Again, I'm not sure who McJuggernuggets is, but I know he brings him up. He actually brings him up in this video. Keem's probably worried about monetization in that moment, in my opinion. Well, there's no way Keem can get this video monetized. Just no way. There's too much. I think he's taking one for the team here for future, clout. Luminary Zion, hello from Japan. Hello, it's nice to see you, Luminary. Hello from America. Happy to have you.
Thank you.
We're done.
By the way, don't let Johnny Somali represent us Americans. Most Americans love Japan. All right, we love you guys. Most of this stuff, a lot of culture, we get influence from Japan. So just wanted to let you know that.
Thank you. Thank you.
I got something I had asked that has nothing to do with that kind of conversation. You said earlier, and I asked you this earlier, that you were in pain and you live your life in pain. And I asked you, what is making you feel so down and depressed and in pain?
Thank you, Ami. I really appreciate that. Yeah. Anybody who's finding me from my scammer payback coverage, first off, thank you for watching that. And secondly, my main goal and all that is just to allow Pierogi to keep saving people. I was in Pierogi's stream today, and I think he saved like 4 or 5 people like in that stream, and I joined towards the end, so I can only imagine how many people he actually saved. But he does that every day. So I definitely think Pierogi is, is he a perfect human being? No, but who of us are? But he does provide such a great service to everybody. All right, that's enough glazing Pierogi for right now. Let's get back to Boogie.
And hate myself
But welcome
every
on.
second. Because I'm a piece of shit. Have you not read the fucking internet?
The internet's not always right.
Have you not read the internet? Like, it's a like when you hop on the internet, there's just one big headline reading like, just in, Boogie2988 is a piece of shit. I subscribe because of your intelligence and honest deep dive and real approach to the pierogi topic. Thank you, Luminary. Yeah, when I do my lives, we kind of it's kind of more reactionary and opinionated. But when I do my videos, I try to make sure that all the research that I have in there is like proven, valid information. I think that's a very important thing. At least he's self-aware of being. Yeah, Connor. It's what's that? The first step is acceptance, right? Or is it the first step's denial? It's like I think they use both. Jen Tucker became a member. Let's go. I gotta come up with a sound effect that I can do when someone becomes a member. But for now, I'll just be like, Jen Tucker became a member.
Like,
They fucking are.
Dude, I should put Boogie. Screaming as my welcome to being a member. I gotta figure out how to clip that kind of shit.
They fucking are. I am a piece of shit. I am human garbage.
Do not hit yourself.
Yeah, you
Or
can't
I have to hang up.
too.
Or I have to hang up on you. No self-harm shit at all. In fact, the yelling and screaming is kind of self-harm. You got to stop. You got to
Those
talk.
cheeseburgers, B. Let me do that for a year.
You got
Yeah, we're all. Everybody's getting banned from watching this video. Everybody. Yeah, mad respect. We need more honesty and research in our news. People aren't putting in the work anymore. I totally agree, Luminary. There was just like a big thing that went down between a Cheeto and Lyrics because a Cheeto's like one of those people who put out a video every day, and putting out a video every day is hard to do, right? Even if it's like a 10-minute video, because one, news could be slow, so a lot of times they'll kind of like fluff up stuff to get it to sound more attractive and get the views because they make their living off of YouTube alone. See, luckily, I guess maybe not luckily, but I still work a full-time job, so I'm not like crazy dependent on my YouTube income to support myself right now. Hopefully one day I can do that, but right now I don't depend on YouTube, and it allows me to be able to slow down and cross my T's and dot my I's and make sure that everything I'm doing is 100% correct. But a lot of people like sensitive society, although it's not that I have a problem with these guys. It's just they put out so much content. They're bound to get things wrong from time to time. And when you're trying to put out something every single day, you're going to mess up somewhere along the lines because you're rushing out content.
to talk normal. Bro, you can't have these outbursts like this. Come on.
What?
Well, you're on here to have a conversation about this stuff, not fucking.
My dad, show me his dick and pornography. Like
Nobody asked others, but you're going back to it.
Come on, what is this? What the fuck is this, bro? This is what I was dealing with last night on the fucking phone, bro. Like, honestly, stop it.
Yeah, this part, like the way Keem reacts right there, suggests to me this might not be fake because he does generally look like kind of pissed off that Boogie keeps going back to this. But the other thing is too, I have such an overwhelming feeling that Boogie is gaslighting the ever-living shit out of us by saying, by trying to bring up his abuse. Like, magically all of a sudden he wants to talk about his abuse as a kid right after he got caught faking cancer and scammed his audience. It's kind of convenient to me that happened, that compassionate take comes right after you just did some really shitty things. Almost like it's like, hey guys, sorry I did all this, but the only reason I did this was because of this. Don't you feel bad for me now? Like, that to me is kind of like makes this, if he's right, if like that's true, it's pretty effing disgusting. Boogie is what Collins will look like at 50? Yeah, okay, maybe. Yeah, I think most people are done with Boogie Dimension X. I think most people are. Like, I don't know how you come back from this.
Fucking stop it.
It's like, you act like you want to go there so you can play.
I swear that, what is he inhaling right there? Is that nitrous? Is he doing like nitrous right on stream? Because that looks like a nitrous canister, doesn't it? Luminary Zion, thank you for becoming a member. Man, I love it, man. The members are growing. The Lately Nation has begun.
Play the victim.
He told me I had to yesterday in Texas. Said we were going to have to address it at some point. So let's just address it and move on.
No, we're not addressing any of it. We're not talking about this shit. I'm done with it. I'm done with it.
Oh, he's inhaling copium. Now, I don't know if copium isn't that like if that's a joke, Connor, that's a great joke. But I don't know if is copium like an element that I'm not. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. I don't. I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Stop yelling and screaming on here. Is there any updates on your side with the cancer and all that? You were going to get some paperwork together. What's going on with that? Can you talk calmly?
I've canceled every test. I'm done. I don't have the money to fight it. I have no desire to fight it. I'm looking forward to dying, so I'm just done. I'm never going to get this bone marrow test done. It doesn't matter, even if I showed it to Destiny tomorrow, even if I decided to leak my medical records, which I'm still not going to do. He just called. He told me on this
That's
show
what I thought, Omi.
the last time we
like
were
whippets.
on. Destiny will only accept him when it's a doctor telling it to his face. Well, my doctor's not going to fucking come on here, and I wouldn't want my doctor to fucking do it to begin with.
Is your brother still going to debate Destiny? Is that a thing?
I hope not. I fucking hope not. I'll call him, beg him not to now.
Why?
So fuck this horrible shit show.
First off, all right, Destiny has completely set his career on fire since he exposed you, Boogie. Literally the very next day, Destiny pretty much burned his whole career up with the way he reacted to the Trump thing and saying that he wished that conservatives would die. I mean, you can't say that, regardless if you're Democrat or not. Like, that's anybody with any kind of common sense realizes that's a terrible fucking thing to say. And then he doubled down on it, which just made it even worse. So I don't think anybody really cares what Destiny has to say anymore, Boogie. And you, even though you're just as bad, in my opinion, as Destiny, you know, you are, you know, you don't owe him an explanation. Who the fuck is he? You know, the guy, if anything, you had an opportunity to stun on him and you didn't. This is something people don't usually call out. He already leaked his medical in with Mike Klum. Really? Did he? I wouldn't be shocked. Destiny definitely ruined his career on the Piers Morgan show. Yeah, Connor, that was embarrassing, wasn't it? The way that he was like, I think Piers Morgan only brought him on to shame him too. Nitro screws people sideways, even just a hit. Look at Steve-O from back in the day. Yeah, Donkey, I totally agree. I've been to a few shows in my day. I've done the nitrous balloons. I've done the whippets. I know how it goes. It's like 5 minutes of ecstasy and then just absolute terror coming back. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't. He's probably not doing nitrous because I feel like if he did, you would see it. He would probably start to be like, yeah, because when you watch that documentary of Steve-O, whenever he would do one of those nitrous things, he would fish out. It looked almost like he was going into like a seizure or something.
He wanted to debate Destiny. Wasn't it your brother's idea?
Sure, and I'm going to encourage him not to.
Why?
Because he has suicidal issues as well.
But I don't care. If I was in your situation and I did this shitty thing, yes, I'd hate myself too. I get that. That's normal. Most normal people, when they make a mistake, they're hard on themselves. But that's how you learn. That's how you grow. That's how you get better.
That's true,
but there's
too,
no
Astro.
way I would ever fucking give up.
I think I can speed it back up
any
again
fucking
now.
thing. I don't give up. There is no
You're not
fucking
me.
give up.
Well, you're not me. Well, you're not
There
me.
is no give up. No.
You're not me.
Dude,
You're not
because
me.
I can see opportunities everywhere. I can see chances to learn, to grow.
See, didn't Keemstar say that when he was on the show earlier when he introduced me? He said, "I am a elite businessman. I know how to make success. I know how to find it.
To be better,
don't
to
wanna
find
be-
success."
Yeah, if you
I
guys
just wanna be
join
out of pain.
Keemstar,
I just wanna be out of
introduced
Let me
me,
finish
so-
what I'm saying.
All I care about.
Let me
Gave
finish
me
what I'm
his
saying.
blessing
I
to
don't
review
sit,
this.
even when I fuck up, I don't sit here and just live in this negative fucking world, right?
Allegedly.
Well, I do. Turns out I'm mentally ill. Turns out my brain is my worst fucking enemy. I wake up every day
There you go,
miserable.
hitting
with
yourself
pain.
again.
I just broke my goddamn earphones.
Stop hitting yourself.
One fucking ear that works left.
Wings, I have to hang up on him if he hits himself again.
Please don't.
I mean, that's up to you.
You can't hit yourself
Please
on the
don't.
show.
Again, I hit my headphones. I hit my headphones.
You can't, dude. No,
I hit my headphones on purpose, so I didn't hit my.
Well, then
hitting
listen to what I'm
Can I not
saying.
hit headphones? Can I not hit headphones?
I may be like the owner of Drama and live in a world of drama and negativity and stuff, but like I don't let that ever
Congratulations on
affect me.
your mental health. We're all
I don't
very
ever
proud
let
of
that
you.
affect me.
We're all very proud.
Yeah, everybody saw him hit himself. That's like I think he's done it a total of like 3 times already.
Of your mental health, and congratulations.
Yeah, but you got to take
don't
some
have it. I don't
responsibility.
have
He yells so much, Sarah, because I think that he's realized that how much he's completely, absolutely fucked up his life, and like I think the consequences are all coming down on him now. No sponsor in their right mind would touch Boogie with a 10-foot pole. I mean, for real. Yeah, like Robot said, the louder you are, the more convincing your point is.
When people are directly telling you positive things about the aspect of this whole situation, you just
None of it's
ignore it.
positive. None of it's positive. None of it's positive. I don't want any of those things.
We
You know
have
what I'm saying?
19,000 real viewers here. This is not botted.
We have 10 million. I don't care. The only thing
Well
I care
said,
about in the world
Connor.
is not being in miserable fucking pain. That's all I want. That's all I want. I want to wake up tomorrow not in miserable fucking pain. That's all I want. The 10 million, 20 million, 5 million watchers won't do that.
How's your
Won't
weight
do
doing?
that.
How's your weight doing right now?
It's down because I'm on a medication that I can no longer afford, by the way, but I've lost 24 fucking pounds on the piece of shit, but I get to put it all back on because I don't have the fucking money.
Guys, he lost 24 pounds. 24 pounds.
I get to put it right back on.
Congratulations, buddy. 24 is a big deal.
I get to put it right back on.
No, you're not going to put it on. You lost it. Good job.
It was the medication that did it. I can look at it.
That's good.
Again, I'm not laughing at a guy mentally breaking down. I'm just laughing at the theatrics that he's doing to try to really sell his point. I gotta get up now. I gotta really sell this.
It's bad. How's it good that I can't afford the medication? How's it good? How's it good that I can't afford the medication?
You lost
How's that
24
good?
pounds. You lost
Because
24
I'm going
pounds.
to put it right back on.
Why are you saying that? Why are you instantly...
Because I can't afford the medication. Because
That
I
would
can't
make
afford
too
the
much
medication.
sense.
Because I can't afford the medication.
Connor, that would make too much sense for him.
Why can't you afford the medication?
Yeah, he's very... See, Alfred, it reminds me of like his Francis stuff. Like he's done stuff like this before, right? Freaking out. And yeah, I think he's manic too, Jen. If it's real, he's manic. If he's not, then he's just really selling it hard. But he knows how to run this game, right? Go look at his old Francis videos. He knows how to act. He's not an idiot.
A fucking job.
No, you sold your part of your job.
Yeah,
Like,
you're getting money for that.
Which I need for mortgage, but I can't make YouTube videos. I can't live stream. I can't even sell my cards
Have
on
you tried
whatnot anymore.
I can't. Why say I can't when it feels so much better to say I can, Boogie? For real though, like, he's just got excuses. Excuse after excuse after excuse. I can't make YouTube videos. Really? How hard? You're making one right now, you idiot. How hard is that to just do a separate thing on top of lolcowlive? This guy has nothing else to do. You know why he doesn't make YouTube videos? Because he's playing Fallout 76 or 77 or one of them. But he'll hear that later. He spends all his free time playing video games. Like, don't you, like, trust me, I would love to be, like, just dicking around playing video games on stream right now. But you know how hard it is to become a video game streamer right now? You know how hard it is? I hate it. I hate this. I can't even do it anymore. I can't do it. Oh my God. I had to get up. I had to get up that time and really sell it, and I didn't. I missed an opportunity there, guys. I missed an opportunity. And this was just yesterday. Then today, he's so content to get a tattoo on his face. Well, actually, yeah. This was re-uploaded today. But yeah, I do believe this took place yesterday. Just got here. What's going on, Janie Minaj? We are watching Boogie2988 absolutely fall apart before our eyes. That's the easiest way to explain it. BoogieCommonSense.exe stopped working. Yeah. Yeah, it sounds, yeah, his brain is malfunctioning for sure.
Have you tried making?
I'm banned from the internet. Remember, Keem? I'm banned from the internet. You don't let me do shit. You told me I'm not allowed to do shit.
That's
I
true.
can't even sell my products on whatnot. I can't even tweet. I can't even fucking post. I can't post my girlfriend's fucking OnlyFans. I can't do shit.
Well,
I can't he just complained that he can't use his freaking 20-year-old girlfriend to make money. Damn it, I can't even exploit my own girlfriend. What is this world coming to? It's so freaking pathetic. Here's the thing, if Boogie actually really did turn his life around and put in the work, there would be people that would cheer for him. People love the redemption story. True, Mackenzie, except I do believe that Boogie has probably crossed a line that is not so easily crossed back. I mean, the internet does have short-term memory, though. Like, wait a week and the topic changes, you know?
the reason
Keem will come slap you when you do that.
But listen to me. The reason why I banned you from the internet is because they're
I think Keem's actually been pretty good, Queen, this time. It's Boogie who's doing all the screaming. He's playing Demon Souls on his PS5. Yeah, Tom. We all know about the PS5, Tom. You're out of the guild. Why doesn't he just shut up and drink his Mountain Dew?
has to be punishments. And if you do these punishments, I think the internet
The
will...
punishment's gonna make sure I don't have enough money.
I'm going to use my girlfriend to try to get money and fame, and that's not unsophisticated at all. Bro, I know he's insane, but if a guy like him can pull a girl, pull an of girl, then I gotta slightly commend him. Yeah, but she's also like freaking broken, dude. Like YouTubers, like girls, are interesting because you could get fame and then they could overlook every single red flag you have because of your notoriety. I don't know if that's maybe some of you females can like. I'm not saying that you guys would do this, but maybe you can speak on behalf of your sex on why girls seem to be overlooked. 400-pound obesity and disgusting hygiene, terrible morals, fake teeth, all because people watch him on a YouTube channel. I was always curious how girls are able to do that. That documentary didn't help him much. I think the documentary put him back into the limelight, but then he fumbled the ball terribly. Terribly. Girls with low self-esteem accept the love they think they deserve. Yeah, you're right, Queen. I think that kind of is it too. I think daddy issues. Well, like I noticed that girls who grow up without fathers tend to look to older men to almost like replace that kind of father figure aspect in their life.
Let me finish what I'm saying. I think when you go through these punishments, the internet will not forgive you, but allow you to exist again.
Right, homelessness. Right.
I disagree with that, Keem. I don't think anybody's gonna let Boogie go with this. I think that when you scam your whole entire audience and then lie about that, and then you fake cancer and lie about that all in a week, I think that the internet may maybe the internet will forgive, but they never forget.
I'll be fucking homeless, but it'll be great because I'm living off $2,000 a month. You're giving me almost $2,000 a month.
I'm gonna kick you off if you keep interrupting me because I can't make my point.
Good point, Queen. Girls showing up without fathers is an issue men cause, but women get stuck with the stigma. Yeah, you're right. Fathers, don't abandon your daughters. Simple as that. Well played, Queen. Well played. Touche, my lady. It did get people talking about him, but it was like one of the few times where bad publicity is better than no publicity doesn't apply. Yeah, I mean, I definitely think he had an opportunity to salvage his whole entire career with that documentary, even though he kind of did play like a bit of a heel during that whole entire documentary. But then, yeah, it's just gotten even worse for him. Like, he's really leaned into the heel mentality.
This is what you do on the phone. This is what you do on the phone.
Yes.
I'm trying to create a scenario in which you can have a return to benefit you.
I don't want it. I'm sorry.
You don't want to return? You don't want to make money?
Right now, the only thing I want is just not to be in constant misery.
Okay,
That
then
seems
listen to me and
Well,
trust
money,
me.
bro. Money fixes everything.
I broke my fucking headphones.
Okay,
Well,
you
maybe
know what else
you
gonna
should've
happen?
hit
Your
them,
light's gonna
you
get turned out too if you don't keep making some of this
I
money.
understand. When I don't make any more money, my lights are going to get turned out. I understand. I understand.
You obviously don't.
I'm not allowed to sell cards and whatnot. I can't post anything to YouTube. I can't live stream. Trust me, my bills got my lights.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Sarah. That's not like a. I didn't mean to make that sound like a broad stroke, but like some girls, yeah, you know, I guess it's more of like a stereotype than anything else. You know, obviously it's different for everybody. I don't get it myself, but I've met women that really do value the stability over self-worth agency. Some women are just more transactional than others. Yeah, that's a good point as well. Lately, there's been a lot of awareness about cancer scams too. So right now was not the time to lie about cancer, Boogie. Yeah, I don't think there's ever a right time to lie about cancer, but yeah, I trust your opinion on that, Queen, because you're like you have your finger on the pulse of stuff like that.
Get turned off next month. I will remember that. I'll remember that it was a punishment when we were all sitting here in the dark. I'll remember it was a punishment.
Can you take a break and can we talk to Desi real quick?
I'd rather not. She's miserable enough right now. She doesn't need your shit.
Well, that's why I'm trying to check out. Like, are you like this all day long, freaking out like this?
No, it's only when you're doing this shit to me. That's pretty much it. The rest of the day, I'm just quiet and play video games.
Anything to you, bro. Stop saying I'm doing shit to you.
Again, Keem isn't doing anything. You every choice that you're regretting now is something that you made. Like you didn't have to sell your part of the show to him.
To blame Keem.
Yes, I did. He told me I had to. He told me I
Why
had
did you have to? Why'd you have to?
He told me to. I don't know. I just listened to the man. I just listened to the man. He said I had to sell it, so I sold it. I just listened to him.
Well, to be fair, he did have to sell me the shares because I fired him, and that made me look like a liar to the internet because he still owned a part of it, so I had to buy him.
Well, no, what makes you look like a liar to the internet, Keem, no disrespect, I respect the hustle, but is the fact that you fired Boogie and now he's on the show, he's been on the show twice since, 3 times now that he got his liar thing. I don't think Boogie was ever fired. I think Keem was just kind of having a little fun with him.
And I told him the same thing. I go,
find a fucking piece of paper. He said, "Do this." I fucking do this. That's it. Keem isn't fucking shot. He has fucking
That's
control.
not how the conversation went, Boogie. Come on.
I understand, but that's why I do what I do. You told me that I had to sell my show.
I didn't finesse him. I didn't finesse him.
No,
I
it's
did
not you finessing me. It's just you told me I had to do it, so I just did it. I did it. I didn't negotiate with you. I didn't try to negotiate a single dime out of you. No, I didn't. I took what you offered. I didn't argue. I didn't say shit. I just signed it and I moved on.
Good point, Connor. Yeah, I think that's the issue a lot of people have is that like when you've known someone, most people know someone who's fought cancer and seen just how hard it is. More people even know people who've died from cancer, and for Boogie to even joke about that is just like absolute peak. It's like peak scumbag. What's that maxing thing everybody says? Now he's scumbag maxing.
To be fair to Boogie, technically he did own 25%. So I didn't want him fucked over. I didn't want me to be a liar
everything
to
he
the
does is
internet.
for the views,
Did I fight with you? And ask me, did I fight with you? Did I negotiate with you?
No,
Did I
so
argue
I
with
did
you?
what I
No,
thought.
you had told me to do it, and I just fucking did it.
I did what I thought was fair to.
Yeah, Mackenzie, I've been dealing with people saying that about me too in my SP coverage, saying that my channel's too small to really care what my opinion is. Like, but Chud went on a rant about this the other day about how the subscriber count doesn't reflect the importance of the information in the video, right? Because at most content creators can remember where they started, but Keem's been doing this for so long that I think he's forgotten where he's come from. And Keem found success so quick, so fast that he never really had to hustle. Like, he still hustles, right? Because he wants to keep making more money. But he like, I don't think he's ever really struggled. He's always kind of had money. And you can't remember what it was like to be a person who's like depending on a good video to make you money. And I respect small content creators. I mean, I am a small content creator, so I guess I kind of have to. You have one subscriber less than me. That's how I feel about your channel. I covered the Madison Russo case. If you aren't familiar, check it out. Several women have been charged the last few years with faking cancer and having GFMs. So it's been a hot topic. Wow, that's crazy. My dad's cancer is thankfully in remission, but since it was his T vertebrae, it significantly messed up his mobility. I'm sorry to hear that, Connor. I really am, man.
Everyone, and I just bought his shares.
Boogie needs to stop with the YouTubes. Just go to psych ward and seek mental help, and because it's his certified whack job right now. Yeah, absolutely.
I thought that was the most fair thing to do. Because obviously, you guys, you and Tommy only like when I have interest in the show. When I say, hey, I'm sitting back and you guys take the show, you fucking quit. When I said I was fucking not doing the live streams anymore, because you know it's important, you know, not to fucking...
You're an important part of the show.
Exactly. To be on camera, which I was never supposed to be. So I feel like I should get at least half of the show.
Well, now it's just YouTube.
That's why I have no issue with it. I have no issue with it. But like my thing is like, and don't look at it this way. When I say Boogie didn't have to sell the part of the show, he didn't have to sell part of the show.
Yeah, but somebody in the chat said the best thing. He goes, Keem didn't want to pull a PK on Boogie. That is exactly what was running through my mind. And Boogie, do you remember this? I said, it's always bothered me how PKA never brought Wings back and how they just cut ties with him. That bothers me, and I cannot fucking do that.
I think he's trying to fix the mic stand because he knocked his mic off when he was throwing his temper tantrum
and highlighting it and everything else.
He probably
so if Boogie was really going to be off the show, I felt like I had to buy his shares. Like that was the right thing to do. I didn't think that you and Tommy would ever be willing to fucking give up money to buy his fucking share. I didn't think that at all. And by the way, we really are number one with donations and everything else. Like we really are. Like Josh Pescator.
He's sure glad I sold my share.
Josh Pescator. Well, I'm sorry, you got scammed. Get mad. Joking.
Oh, you admit that you scammed me? Cool.
Oh, I was throwing a joke out there.
Doesn't feel good to be scammed.
People watch the show don't take jokes, friend. You need to learn that. Okay. That's how if they gave a shit out of me, then tomorrow the headlines would be Boogie Keemstar admits he's scammed.
Nobody cares about you, Boogie, though. That's the problem. Plus, Boogie, they like jokes. I'm sure people who watch lolcowlive enjoy jokes. They just don't probably enjoy your jokes.
Boogie.
Because they're laughing at you. Like, lolcowlive is meant to be a show where people laugh at the people on it, not, like, reminisce with them, like, or laugh with them.
Well, it's going to be now because you just said that.
Well, you can't. They can't say that because then most likely he drafted a piece of paper and you signed it.
Yeah,
we did absolutely.
I had to
You're
text
right.
Conversation with him back and forth.
I'm just saying, like you can't call scam at this point when you put your name on it.
And then I drew up a fucking contract. I sent it over to him, and I did tell Boogie. I said, "Hey, if you come back on this show, which is possible, because in my mind, this is what I'm thinking.
Well, I'm on it right now. By the way, happy fucking birthday to me. I thought I had my birthday week off. I turned 50 in 2 fucking days.
It is fair to say that, Connor. It is fair to say that, because the U.S. politics suck right now. We used to like you, Boogie. You messed up. You did it to yourself, you creep. You freaking cretin.
This is how I'm celebrating it, everybody. Make sure to give these 3 men lots of donations for my birthday. I won't see a fucking penny of it. Enjoy.
I will say, all right, don't judge me on this, but I do think that Trump winning would probably be best for the United States right now. You do not want Kamala Harris going into that office. The woman does, I can't imagine her trying to go over to Russia to try to stop Vladimir Putin from invading more countries, as where I think Trump might stop him. I don't mean to make a political turn, but if you want to know my opinion on U.S. politics, that's my take right now. Boogie did start growing on me. I thought he was getting better and learning not to take online too seriously and not scamming anyone anymore with this show, but here we are. Yep. Because you know what I think it is, Queen? I think he gets a taste of success and he wants more. Like, he can't have just a little bit. He has to have more.
Actually, you did this last night. You said it was your birthday. It's not your birthday.
It is July 24th. This is my birthday week. I asked for
off. It's July 22nd.
Right here on the show, I asked for this week off.
It's July 22nd.
Remember last episode and the episode before, I asked for this week off.
Our schedule's messed up right now. What is our schedule going forward? Is it going to be Tuesday and Sunday?
I don't think we should ever do a schedule ever again. I think we should go live when we have something to talk about. Guys, listen, you know what works the best is when we got something to talk about and we just go live. It really works the best.
Connor, I don't disagree with you. I think RFK would be a great choice. I just don't think that enough Americans are going to want to vote for an independent to, it would be a miracle if RFK got enough votes to, but yeah, I think if RFK Jr. was You know what I think sucks for RFK too? If he would have just stayed in the Democratic Party, he probably would have he might have been close to getting a nomination. Although then again, he did disagree with a lot of things they said. So, but I definitely wouldn't have a problem with RFK being the president. 2016 Revolve, no choice is ideal, but just the lesser of evils on the ballot. That's always what we're voting for. Essentially, Donkey, is just which one's less evil, which one's not gonna fuck my life up more. He has this weird desire to have an audience feel pity for him. It's almost bizarre. Yep, absolutely. Well said. You're so smart, Queen. Kevin, Trump will dissolve NATO and let Putin have Eastern Europe. I don't think so. I think that Putin respects Trump. I mean, I think that he actually doesn't want to, like, I think he respects Trump and he won't do stuff to upset him. With that said, Trump's gonna, even if Trump does get elected, he's only gonna be in for 4 years. But I do think that Putin pretty much worked well with America while Trump was in office. I mean, shit, even North Korea liked us for a little bit there. Kamala got the Boogie dialogue down. The passage of time, the passage of time, the past. Who doesn't like a yellow school bus? Trump makes us other countries laugh at the USA. You lost respect. Sorry, only one that we laughed at more was the junior that couldn't spell words. I'm not sure. You talking about George Bush? Yeah, I mean, I don't want to get too political in here because I know everybody has their difference of opinion. Again, though, it's just basically you don't have to like the people. You're just basically voting on who you think is not going to mess your life up more. Yeah, George Bush Jr. Yeah, he didn't really. I think the most thing he's known for is like the 9/11, and that was probably one of the saddest days in American history. I will admit though, Trump is very funny. Trump makes us laugh a lot, and with like the stuff he says. And you gotta admit, the guy's got balls. He got shot, and he got up and started like chatting and got pissed instead of like getting angry. So I don't know. Again, I don't want to get too into the politics stuff. We're talking about Boogie2988 right now, not Trump. But whatever you guys decide to, it is interesting though hearing other countries' opinions on it.
Sometimes we're gonna have to force it and get a guest, and we can't go a whole week without uploading. But
great.
Right now, I mean, there's so much to talk about with everything going on with Boogie, so I just go live every chance I can get. That's what makes sense, in my opinion. And we're not gonna do podcasts anymore. We're not gonna do pre-recorded stuff anymore at all. Moving forward, it's always gonna be live. You guys have made it very clear you only like the live shows, so we're only gonna go live. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of where we're at with that. So, but my whole plan for Boogie was, okay, you're fired. I bought your shares. You're completely gone. Everything's up and up. Nobody can say this is fake, scripted, or whatever. But Boogie has agreed to come on the show still, even though he's fired, to receive punishments. And
okay, so this is where they're going to talk about the tattoo that he's getting
watching. I have no financial incentive to be here. I'm here because Keem told me to be. That's why I'm here. I'm not going to profit from this. I'm not going to make any money from this.
And my thought process was the audience will eventually forgive him and allow him to come back.
That debate was
right?
crazy,
because he is going to fucking take a lot of shit for what he's done. That was my thought process.
That's the saddest shit I've ever heard. He's here because Keem told him to be here.
That's what I'm talking
about.
Like
Keem's your damn daddy, son. You 50.
I'm in a pretty suggestible place. When Chad tells me to get off the internet, I'm gonna get off the internet. I'm Steve's not here, man. I don't know if you.
Yeah, well, I think Keemstar keeps what the show makes, and then he pays them a flat rate. I'm not exactly sure. I know that Keemstar pays these guys though, and I'm sure he gets more percentage since he set the whole thing up and he pretty much owns the show. But yeah, it sounds like they have shares, but Keemstar has the most shares. So if they do split the ad revenue, Keem will probably get a larger percentage than Wings and Boogie. And they're just they just got to show up, which is like the easiest job ever. If you have to show up and talk for, an hour a day and make $2,000 a month, or make $2,000 a month for that, like that's not bad. That's not a bad gig.
You guys realize that? I'm just on autopilot. I'm doing what I'm told to do.
Yeah, but you're not listening to us.
Yeah, he's been messing with that mic stand for like an hour now, it feels like.
Because we're telling you to be positive and we're telling you to calm down and you're not listening to us. So that's bullshit.
Well, I'm trying to calm down. Positive is pretty far away. Positive.
Go over to your other room and get that Xbox that Microsoft sent to you with Boogie2988 on it and send it to my address.
I don't have one with
I gotta switch to the hat.
I'm pretty sure that they didn't give you the Xbox One.
This bandana's
not my name on it, no.
Oh.
Do you guys want to hear about the punishments? Are you mentally capable of dealing with punishments?
I don't know.
He's not.
Let's
All right.
roll the dice and find out. Let's see what it is.
No.
No,
I'll
like
wait.
let's test the water. Start with something small.
Boogie, here's something small. 10,000 people want you to stay on the show. More than 10, 12,000 people.
Well, bad news for them because I got fired and bought out. So
Wait,
bad news for
let
them.
me do a poll. Actually, this is important. I want to know where we're at today.
Yeah, Queen, I think you're too smart though. Although Tommy C's pretty smart, but I think that like they need to get DSP. If they get DSP, this show will be like if anything less than DSP, this show's done. Unless they get like another locale like Daniel Larson, or I don't think that Keemstar would allow Daniel Larson though, because he's incredibly autistic. So I don't think that it would be very appropriate to have somebody on there who's mentally, or someone like Cyrax maybe.
Well, bad news for them because I've been fired and bought out. So whether or not I'm on the show,
You're
Quit being a
is like
crybaby.
not your friend.
We're literally trying to help you right now.
I'm just letting them know. I'm just letting them know.
All right. The question is, should Boogie be back on the show starting? I just want to know where the audience is at right now.
Last time
obviously.
Last time it was at 40% who wanted me back. So
No,
let's see how
37. 37 wanted you back. Not
Dinner
not 40.
time.
I thought you said 60% wanted me off. I think that was on video, but I don't remember too
Yeah,
well.
63% wanted you off.
Okay, I don't remember the
So, oh
details.
my God, look at it right now. Do you see this poll? All right. It's
No,
close to
I'm not looking at it.
50-50 already. This is exactly what I told you, you psychopath. I told you if you did the punishments, this audience would allow you
For
back.
sure,
I knew it.
Bum.
I knew it. I
But-
knew it. They're
but
already
it
at
doesn't
50-50.
matter.
I can
Does
rip
it?
the
I mean,
contract.
Problem is they tried to get DSP at first, but DSP tried to cut Keem out, so that probably won't work. I think they do talk about this episode. They bring up DSP a little bit. I'm surprised Boogie screwed this up before Wings did. Yeah, if you would have asked me, Queen, I probably would have guessed that Wings would have probably done something to ruin the show before Boogie did.
Up. I can rip the contract for the
But
shares up,
Wings
Boogie,
seems like he's
and you can come
maturing a
back
lot.
on. If 70% of this audience lets you back on, you'll be back on the show. I promise. But I'm not doing it unless 70% of the fucking audience wants you back on. I can rip the contract up. You already know this. I told you this before we even did the contract. I don't care. I need more money never mind. I don't want to make that analogy because it's inappropriate right now. But
I've never
I
been.
don't need money. This is a side quest. This is a lolcowlive is a Keemstar side.
Yeah, I'm curious. What is Keemstar's net worth right now? Keemstar's net worth. Keemstar's is worth $2 million in 2024. That's pretty bad. I mean, it's pretty good. That's pretty damn good. Yeah, I don't think Keemstar's hurting for cash. Now, I don't think Boogie's worth that much. DSP didn't try to cut out Keem. He said he didn't want to work with Keem. Yeah, I know. I believe that he did go to these guys and say, why do we need him? If we're going to do this show, let's just do it ourselves. Which probably the smart thing. I mean, DSP probably wanted to be the leader of it. And DSP does not like working for people. He just doesn't. He likes to... DSP only trusts DSP.
Quest, and it's fun. All right, this is not about money for me. Should I just tell him the punishment, the major one?
If Boogie does the internet time for his crimes, people might be more forgiving. I don't know, man. He did this is like what he did's really fucked up. I think the only way people would forgive him is if Keemstar came out and was like, "Yeah, I set the whole thing up. It was all an act." But then everybody's gonna come on Keemstar for that. So unless it's Machinima, yeah, he did like working for Machinima.
I'd like to.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Let's see how this one rings out.
All right.
I already sent you my play button. What's more major than that?
This one's bad. This one's bad, Boogie.
I already
It's
seen
bad.
a photo of you gloating with my play button in your possession. So
I collect play buttons. I'm gonna gloat, Boogie. This is what
I still haven't got the silver one.
I will if I ever get a play button. I'm gonna be buried with it in my casket. Maybe not. Maybe I'd leave it with my daughter. But yeah, it's like one of the most important landmarks for someone in YouTube is to get your play button. It's like the biggest pride you can get is like, hey, look what I've achieved with my time and all my hard work. It's like an award for your hard work. I think that's so smart that YouTube does that.
So
this
I can
one's
take my
supposed to
picture.
go to charity. Don't forget. That was the agreement. So
I said.
I'm
maybe,
sure you can get a fake play
no,
button.
if you keep it, there better
I
be a
still need
big
the silver one
fucking
so I can make my
your
gloating
way.
picture, Boogie.
This is my idea.
They're just spray painted piece of wood with a mirror. Yeah, but it's still cool though, Astro Worm. I mean, they're cool, right? Like I don't know where I'd hang mine up. I'd probably like I'd sleep with it every night. Help me get a play button, guys. Go out, tell your friends about EG lately and the things we've done here tonight.
Yeah. I feel like if Boogie is ever allowed on the show, he has to do something to truly prove he's sorry for the lying and the manipulation that's been going on for his whole career. Like, this cancer thing is just so stupid. All right.
Exactly.
The
right?
fact that you couldn't
value.
wait until confirmation to come out and say you have cancer, that is just
It's a beacon of hope.
dumb. But I do have
An
pity for you because
accomplishment.
I know how you get. I know you have
The
these
cream
little
of the
panic
crop.
And
attacks.
don't forget, the best part is I might
you wanna-
I've managed to rise above the weeds in the bottom of the YouTube algorithm and find my way to the top where the trees are and the air's fresh. That's what the YouTube play button stands for. Still a piece of wood though. Astro Worm, you know what? I don't like your attitude tonight. I don't like your attitude tonight. Get out of here with that negative shit. Go watch DSP.
Don't interrupt me.
No, I'm just reminding you. Don't forget, I might still have cancer, so that's exciting.
Yeah, a YouTube play button is more of an accomplishment than Hollywood Awards. I would agree, Connor, because you could go like the Hollywood Awards is such a joke because first off, they don't like you have to basically pay to be a part of it. To even get your movie submitted into like an Academy Award. So usually the best picture is not the actual best picture. And if you do win, you know your movie's going to make a ton of money because people like to go see movies that win awards. Hollywood is nothing more like the streamies are pretty sad too. Not to get me wrong, if I was invited to the streamies, I'd probably go. But if the streamies were like, it's the same thing as the Oscars, right? It's just a circle jerk of everybody who's already successful patting themselves on the back for being successful while the rest of the people like have to sit and watch and think about. It's basically being like, I'm gonna sum up the Oscars in one phrase: natty natty boo boo. That's essentially what it comes down to. I think you get one at 100K, don't you? Then another one at 1 million. Yes, and then I think there's 100 million play button. It's like diamond or something. Those are the I think the 100K is silver. The 1 million is the gold one, and then the 100 million is the diamond one, which only a very few people have ever been able to get in their lifetime.
This is my punishment, and this is the only way I feel like me and the audience. And let me open this up so everyone can talk. I want everyone to talk on this one. Bear with me.
Oh, that's pretty cool, Luminary.
As long as you've been a subscriber for at least 1 minute, you're going to be able to speak before I drop this, because this is going to go
10
hot
mil
and
is
heavy.
diamond.
In order
Okay.
for you to come back on this show, I think that you should live stream on this show.
Yeah, Mr. Beast killed the YouTube rewind because it wasn't like all his videos, right? And well, I think the YouTube rewind also died too because people were so mad if their videos didn't get involved. Like people would be like, why wasn't I in it? Why wasn't I in the YouTube rewind? I think Mr. Beast is just killing YouTube in general. He's too good at it. You're too good at it, Jimmy. I think this Chris Tyson thing would be a good way to bring you back down to earth a bit, huh?
You going to a tattoo artist and getting a face tattoo of liar on your face. And I'm so serious.
Okay.
And there it is. That's what
You're
guys
willing
saw
to do
tonight.
that.
I don't care. I'll do whatever you tell me to do, man. If that's what you tell me to do.
How
I'll go
big
do
was it? I
Today,
haven't seen this
I'll
yet.
Look up tattoo places right now.
Yeah, this is why I love the Chris Tyson drama, right? A channel with no subscribers, basically no subscribers, made a video that brought down one of the biggest creators on YouTube. That is what YouTube is meant to be. And now they started off on Chud. See, a Cheeto fucked up. They went to a Cheeto. Like somebody in Chud's stream, I said, dude, a Cheeto dropped the ball not taking this story. Because they went to a Cheeto. Well, they also went to EDP 445, which is absolutely insane to me that they went to that guy. But that's a story for another day. But they went to a Cheeto too and said, hey, man, I got this story. We want you to cover it. Like, this is massive. And a Cheeto basically told him they don't give a fuck, right? And now Cheeto's covering it like every day, but he could have been the one to expose them, and that would have been like 100 million. Like it probably would have been at least 1 million views on that video. Instead, a small, tiny channel called Prism 42, which with a bunch of guys who had no idea what they're doing, they just knew they had this evidence, put out a video. A couple days later, I mean, they go on Chud's stream. That's basically, I feel like Chud's like a springboard for the rest of the internet. If you get on Chud, that's where you get to go into the rest of the internet, because it was the arguments going on Chud that got the attention of people like Philip DeFranco and all those people. And that's what, now those guys are on. Yeah, they were on Philip DeFranco, who has like a couple million subscribers. So those are the types of things that I think makes YouTube so amazing. Yes, Chud Logic. The Chud Logic is like he's like streamer, but he basically covers drama. He's about like he's only got, I think he's like 40,000 subscribers. I was on Chud. Chud's covered a couple of my videos actually. Good dude, great guy, love Chud. But like the whole situation blew up from Chud, and Chud deserves to have like that kind of notoriety. They had Wavy Web Surf was in the chat for that, and Wavy Web Surf has over 1 million subscribers too, and Wavy Web Surf's awesome. Really, how difficult is it for people to know talking to minors inappropriately is fucked up? Connor, I know, dude. I think I might make that the topic of my next video. Is just like the absolute epidemic of content creators not being able to avoid minors for some fucking reason. I don't get it personally. Like grown women are attractive. I don't understand why anybody would ever prefer a child. I mean, then again, I also consider myself to be a pretty normal guy, so thank God I don't think like that. Every time I turned around, another YouTuber is being canceled for this. I logged in 2019 during the Onision BS. Yeah, again, it's insane. Never in a million years would I thought Dr. Disrespect would do anything like that. Never in a million years that I think Cody Ko would do something like that. I think that the power that these people get, your ability to go from nothing to going, and all of a sudden everybody's loving you, can be so intoxicating to people, and they end up feeling like they're untouchable, and they end up doing some really dumb shit.
Now, here's where the fine print has to be.
It
Like,
takes
how big of
effort
a
to
font
fuck
does
your
this
life
need to
up
be
like
in?
that. You know who I think's the worst though? Jared from Subway. Jared from Subway had one job: eat fucking sandwiches, and he somehow managed to throw that away. Eat sandwiches and make $1 million, and he couldn't do it. He couldn't avoid the damn kids.
You didn't expect him to say yes.
Wings, am I?
Yeah, I saw that, but I think Cody Ko himself. I don't think Cody Ko's a bad guy. I think he made a huge error in judgment for sure. But I don't know. I don't personally. This might be a hot take for some people, but I don't think it should cancel him permanently. It's not like, it was a bad situation. And he should be held responsible for it. He should address it. But I don't think like Tana is acting like this major victim at 17, which is much different than the person that Chris Tyson was talking to at 13. So like, where are the lines, And 17 for me is still gross. 18 for me is still pushing it. Even that's legal. I think how he's reacting is what people are more upset about than what he did, to be honest. Yeah, I think you're right, Queen. I think he should have just addressed this, asked for forgiveness, and moved on. Because at the same time, like Miranda Sings, that's another one. Miranda Sings is the exact same situation like Chris Tyson. If you're going to cast out Miranda Sings the way you did, then you have to cast out Chris Tyson the way that you did. You know what I thought would be crazy though? What if like after this, Chris Tyson like all of a sudden went back to being a guy, and he was just like, well, you know what? I don't need to continue this this girl thing anymore because I'm not on Mr. Beast. I used to work at Subway. That was before Jared and his issues. Yeah, that whole Jared Subway thing was messed up, dude. Messed up. Oompaville just actually did a video on it not too long ago. It was pretty good documentary on it.
Hey, am I I don't like how he responded to that. This should be something that you don't want to do. And you're just like, fine, I'll do it.
I feel like he's in a position where he needs the money enough to do it. That's why I said
I just don't care. I'll just do whatever I'm told. I don't care.
See, I don't like that. Now you make me look like a piece of shit. Wait, stop calling the Tetsu, please. Oh my God.
You guys fit me in today?
He's going to do it right now?
Okay, what about in the morning?
That's a sign of desperation right there. Local's all I got left.
I just need to get the word I just need to get the word liar tattooed to my face.
Imagine the guy on the other end of the phone.
It sounds like a prank call.
It does.
Okay.
It does.
I'll call you tomorrow then. Thank you.
Dude, chill out for a second.
Brainstorm tattoo. I can get it done as early as tomorrow.
Chill out for a second. I want you to actually think about this because this is a heavy punishment.
Yeah, it's still gross, Connor, to date jailbait like that, and at 18, like being like 40 dating an 18-year-old is kind of like super sketch, but you're not going to go to jail for it, and there's really nothing anybody can say. They can turn their nose up at you or whatever, but at the same time, really you're not breaking any laws. But 17, you're breaking laws.
I don't care. I don't care.
Oh my God.
I don't care.
Imagine having a tattoo of liar on your face. Like that would like really stop you from like lying. You would think, right? Like that would make you like, imagine seeing that every single day. You'd be like, okay, I'm going to be, today my goal is to be truthful and honest about everything. Like you would literally think that every time you looked in the mirror, right?
Until somebody looks at you, realizes that you have liar tattooed on your face, and then doesn't believe a word that you say for the rest of your life because you have liar tattooed on your face.
I don't look in the mirror, so that's good.
Watch it be a henna tattoo. Oh my god. Or a henna tattoo, you think you meant. If you have a henna tattoo, I like that.
Good. That's easy.
You don't
It's
look
a
at the mirror.
callback.
No, I don't like the way I look. I don't even look. Like right now, I have just a blank web page open because I don't like looking at myself.
Well, let me tell you something. Every time you look at Desi and tell her, what do you want to eat tonight? Liar's going to be on your face.
Okay.
He probably would look cool. Imagine a face tat like underneath one eye, liar. Like that probably look.
Yeah, but I'm saying, what part of the face does it have to be on, and what size font is the minimum font he can have?
Nobody,
like size.
yeah, nobody wants a henna tattoo. You'd have to. I'd rather have the pink buddy. If I'm gonna get a tattoo of anything referring to henna, it's gonna be the pink buddy. I'll get that pink buddy on me. Keem is basically suggesting he gets branded. I didn't even think of it like that, Connor. You're so true. He wants to brand him. It's like the mark of Cain from the Bible. He gets liar tattooed on his face and then starts a GoFundMe for getting it removed. Yeah, I mean, Keem did say you got to get a tattoo, but he didn't say anything about removing it. Pink Buddy really did steal the show. Yeah, let's take a moment. Rest in peace, Big Buddy. Rest in peace, Pink Buddy. All right, that's enough of a moment of silence for Pink Buddy. Yeah, the Scarlet Letter for Boogie. Yep. Like, how do you... You know what my favorite... Actually, listen. This is... The part they're about to talk about is my favorite. Daddy Scanbay, what's up? Welcome.
Eyes.
Oh, I wouldn't
Madam
make him
Claude
have a
Von
fucking
Piss,
like on his
welcome.
forehead, like really
Like
big.
you know, it's like that
No.
woman that has Drake.
Yeah,
on her
I would not.
forehead.
That's just mean. That's
Or
like
if he
cruel and
gains weight,
yeah,
it's gonna
that's
get
just
bigger.
Way too mean. But like
I
something.
think there should be something that's planned and have like somebody actually draw up the tattoo and make it look cool.
Can one of your haters
shit,
draw the tattoo?
volcano.
No.
I can tell you how we can get some kickback from Boogie. I will bring Mutahar on and let Mutahar pick the font and where it goes on him.
Well,
No.
surprising you say that. Mutahar does one on the show. Boogie, can you try to be calm?
That was pretty epic.
I'll leave the moment he's on here. Yes.
Why?
I'll be calm about it. I'm not going to let him bring up these abuse allegations. It's not something I'm interested in.
Well, he I'll tell him not to bring that up.
Okay.
If he does, I'll yell at him. But just be calm. Don't.
How about this?
spaz out.
If he
does-
brings up the
if he does,
abuse,
I'll
we'll
disconnect.
kick him out. We'll
If he
kick him
does, I'll
out.
disconnect
is where
him immediately.
Mutahar
I'm
comes
not going
in.
to talk about that.
All right, that's fine.
The quartering.
I spelled
Spoiler
Jeremy wrong.
alert, they
Jeremy,
talk
you've
about
seen
it.
me exactly like this before. We've been friends for 15 years.
Now when we get to that point, I'm gonna ask you guys if you want to cover it or not. All right, but we're not quite there yet. But when we get to that point, I'm gonna let you guys decide whether or not we want to tackle that because it's tough. It really is tough.
You've seen me exactly like this before. Why would you think this is a bit?
Ladies and gentlemen, some ordinary gamers, aka Muta, live on the show. Muta, have you been watching?
Right now? No, I just jumped in.
So let me catch you up to date. Obviously, you kind of knew what happened yesterday with the suicide baiting and all that. Today we've come to the conclusion that
Yeah, I think Connor. I think Nikocado does it for clout, as where Boogie just can't help himself from screwing up his own life. Boogie seems horrified. Boogie seems horrified of him, and he seems like a chill dude. Yeah, I would love to chill back and hang out with Mood. I think me and him would have a lot in common.
the only way Boogie can come back on the show if he gets a tattoo of liar put on his head,
True robot.
and he's down to do it. He's actually down to do it.
Mood has been on the internet so long that, like, if they had me on lolcowlive, I'd be like, yes, sir. What do you guys want to talk about? Where do I jump in? It's like jump rope being on a podcast. But Mood is just like, another day, another podcast.
Look, you should check yourself into a facility, to be honest with you. This is fucking weird.
Yeah,
I don't care.
it's so true.
If I felt I needed a facility, I'd already be there. I've done it. I've seek professional help when I
Holy
needed it.
shit!
That's right now.
60% of
Are
the
you on a-
audience says
Gamer,
they
you
would
on
like. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry, but 60% of the audience is saying they would allow Boogie back on. If you get to 70, go ahead.
Where'd all your stuff go? Are you in a different room?
Am I in a different room? No, I'm in the same
He
room
gives
as you.
OFs.
I don't know what that means.
OnlyFans?
How could we talk in Discord if I'm
Are
not-
you in a different room than you normally stream from?
No, I
zero
just got rid of all
fucks.
the stupid Boogie shit. I can't stand to look at it
I thought
anymore.
that- I read that
So
as he
you have to
gives
pick a font
OFs.
or whatever for liar on your face?
Yes, I have to. I'm
Comic
not gonna-
Sans size 72.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not
Madam,
gonna- I'm
yeah,
not gonna-
Vontae's,
Any-
yeah,
Anything he
absolute
suggests, I
weirdo.
will not do. To be very clear, he's not
Why are
part
you
of
so
it.
mad at me? What did I do? I'm not Jackson Clark.
I don't care about Jackson Clark. I just don't like you, friend.
But listen.
He's racist. I think Boogie's racist.
Boogie, Muta's actually a good guy. He's just been calling you on some of the manipulation throughout the years. Come on.
Isn't that funny? How people decide they hate you because you call them on their bullshit. Who does that remind you of? Who does that remind you of, guys? If you've seen my recent videos, we've been in a similar situation. Calling people on their bullshit leads to them hating you. And it's the exact same situation between Boogie and Mutahar.
Come on.
I disagree, but it's okay.
Where do you think Muta's been unfair? Can you just bring up a few points without yelling and screaming?
No.
Okay. Well,
let me make a point. Let me make a point to Boogie.
That whole
he's not
group.
thinking
Yep,
about the
Oleander,
$2,000 that he was
Oleander got it,
disrespecting that Keemstar kept giving him every month.
I'm sure you guys all figured it out. It's that whole fucking group. By the way, they call themselves the Dead. So we could so instead of like talking about Collins in particular, I called them Orangies on X, but they hated that name. So maybe we'll just call them Orangies. Do you guys want, like, they call themselves the Dead, but we can call them Orangies. Let's take a vote. Everybody, put some names down that you think would be good for the group that is the anti-pierogi people, and we'll pick, and then we'll let everyone pick their favorite. I'll let the chat figure out what we're gonna call these guys. Okay. The hoodies is not bad, but I feel like that gives a bad name to hoodies.
Because I guess that's
Talk
too little
amongst
of money.
yourself, class.
Mutahar helped facilitate that to happen, and he did that because he wants to see you succeed.
Good. It doesn't, like, listen,
The band?
Curry didn't do anything to me. Fucking hot chips didn't do anything to me. I just don't like them. It's okay if I don't like something. Sometimes you just don't like somebody, and that's okay.
You just don't like me because I'm fucking
racist?
looking through
That's not bad, Oleander.
you like
No, there's a lot of other.
Why did you
people.
mention Curry?
I know. Are you racist? Why'd you mention Curry?
There's very
What the
few,
fuck? You can't give a bad name to hoodies or buttholes.
very few foods I don't like. They tend to be spicy. So curry's the first one that popped in my mind. I also mentioned
Dude,
hot chips.
macaroni.
Are Indians famous for their hot chips? If so, I didn't know that. It's just a food. It's just a food I don't like.
Why are you equating me to food? Do you do that with everything? I'm
Yeah.
not a food.
When
I'm a
Boogie
human
came
being.
over here, he was asking me about spaghetti and meatballs and lasagna, pizza.
No, sometimes you just.
Yeah, I agree. RNGs. I like RNGs. Orangagees. No, I feel like we could come up with something so much better, though, guys. I feel like we could come up with something so much better.
Just don't like a thing, and that's okay.
Keep throwing
So,
out some
what
ideas.
is the next goal for you here? What are you gonna do now? Are you gonna fucking figure out?
Astro Worm, you're not creating a band. The Discord D-bag sounds like it's just like the butthole surfers, the double Ds.
How to get your
I personally like the Orange Buddies. What do you guys think of that? The Orange Buddies?
shit together as a person?
Probably not.
No, you should though. Why? This is a great. Listen, you
Well,
might be at the bottom of the barrel. Let me talk. You might be at the bottom of the barrel right now, but this is a great reset in your fucking life because you're on ground zero.
Because I'm gonna have liar written across my face. That'll really help me get a
Orange baby.
day job, y'all.
I would not let you do it on your forehead. Your cheek,
A lot of good
like
stuff.
underneath an
A lot of
eye
good
or
stuff
something.
showing up.
Forehead's too much. That's
It's still gonna make it real hard. to get
I
a day
like
job, but
Orange
let's go.
Buddies too.
Well, you're not going to get a day
You're
job
not- you're not
anyway.
playing-
Because we're basically calling them a bunch of dicks, but they like orange.
You get a day job though. What do you mean now? Now you're gonna look for a gig?
Hina is part of that side, so it works.
The whole cancer thing on the internet,
Isn't-
by the
isn't
way,
that what you
eliminates
guys-
your ability to get the day job.
Isn't
That's
that what you
done.
guys have been screaming at me for years?
2 votes
Oh,
for
it was
Orange
done
Buddies.
years ago.
You're just manipulating
Trust
us
me,
now.
I-
You're manipulating us right now by saying you're never going to be able to get a job. You're manipulating us. You're manipulating us. You're manipulating us. You did a whole documentary where you can't get a job because you're a fucking felon, because you're fat, and because you're fucking crippled. Stop manipulating us. We
This
know
is
you
gonna-
can't get a
this-
job.
this-
This is
and
your
this
only
is gonna be-
chance, and you're going to win. You're actually going to fucking thrive like you've been thriving for the last fucking 20
Yeah.
years. But this time you're going to do it under fucking honesty and not lies and manipulation.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm the Mr. Rogers of fucking YouTube, and I love you so much. No, you're gonna be fucking real for once in your fucking life, and you're gonna fucking win. No more fucking L's. You're gonna stack the W's so fucking high that people forget all these fucking L's that have laid to your fucking face over the last fucking decade. Do you understand me? Get motivated. Do something. You lost 24 fucking pounds, and all you can think about in your fat head is how you're gonna gain the weight back instead of being fucking grateful and excited looking at the fucking future. We're gonna fucking lose more. Oh my God, I don't have the drug more. You've never needed the drug. You've never needed crutches. You've had the power within you to fucking succeed from the very beginning. Your fat fucking disabled ass became a fucking millionaire. Did you forget about that?
How do you know you're
taking
dissociating?
this
People are
shit anymore.
dissociating. I have no idea they're dissociating.
You know what I feel like? Somebody needs to cut that and then put some inspirational music behind it and then call him Keemstar Tate. It'd be perfect. Not fat. Not
How do you
fat.
diagnose yourself with this kind of stuff on a fly?
I don't know, from therapists and therapy. We talked
Yeah,
about
but a therapist would tell you you're not even dissociating. You just keep bringing up random shit all the time.
Okay.
When in reality, why aren't you live stream? Why aren't you making fucking content? Is it because Keem and you
Keemstar
have
for
a special
president.
deal or something where he said you can't do it?
No, he wasn't making it before
Oh my god, can you imagine Keemstar being fucking president, dude? He would never give that shit up.
that mute up. But you're right. He is banned from
It
the
was
internet
a
as
ba-
part
it
of
was
his
a base
punishment of
speech
social
show.
media. But he wasn't making content before that.
Yeah, so why didn't you make any
Yeah, that
content
did
or
seem
live
like an
streams
explosion,
beforehand?
Von Teese.
I did. I made 2 videos a week on my YouTube
2
channel.
videos a week doesn't do fuck all. Why aren't you doing a daily upload or 2 uploads a day?
You take that back, Mutahar. All I can muster is 2 videos a week. I work a full-time job, man. I work a full-time job. I do. Oh yeah. By the way, if you guys if you guys stick around to the end of the stream, I'm gonna make an announcement.
I don't know.
YouTube isn't my job, yet I still fucking actually upload every day. How the fuck are you not doing it? This is your job, yet you do it 2 times a week.
Just
Yeah.
do it.
I was
No,
doing
no,
this
not
3
yeah. What are
I
you
was
Don't
doing?
let
doing,
your
I was doing
dreams
this 3
be
days a week as well.
dreams.
So but
No. Let's explain the fucking effort to the audience.
appealed.
He has to show his ass up, hit fucking record, and upload a file.
All right. I personally think Orange Buddies is a good name for them. If you guys agree to start referring to them as the Orange Buddies, put W's in the chat. If you don't want Orange Buddies, put an L in the chat.
Somewhere. That's not fucking work, okay?
I think I can make a poll, actually. Can I? How do I make a poll on this shit? I don't know what the hell I'm doing. How do I make a poll? Let me see if I can do this. Poll on this shit. I'm going to make a poll. Wait, here we go. Yeah, start a poll. All right. I think the poll's up. I'm watching me inside of me.
That's just showing up to a podcast. That's me going to a fucking meeting every day at work and just saying, all right, that's me fucking, what a hard thing for me to do. No, I got to do several of these podcasts every fucking day of my life. It's not the hardest thing in the
why
world.
did it go
Why
that
aren't you
one?
uploading content?
I'm so
When you
sick
get
of
work-
seeing you get
Hang on. I have to fix that. Oh, wait. No, I think it's okay.
fucking angry about losing, getting angry about losing, but you're not
I'll stop
angry.
being angry- I'll
You're
stop
not
being
getting
angry
angry about fucking winning. You should be angry about
100%
winning. I'm
yes.
gonna fucking win.
I
I'm gonna
like it.
I'm gonna succeed. Like, where's that?
100%
Why can't you just make that shift? It's so simple. You got a
Right.
fucking house. You got a house. You got a fucking girlfriend. You got dogs. You got all these people that love you and care about you. Who cares that the whole internet is screaming, "Oh my God, he faked cancer"? Because at the end of the day,
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thus onward to this day forward. I don't know what the fuck Shakespeare kind of shit that was, but the anti-pierogi gang shall be known henceforth as the Orange Buddies, because they're a bunch of dildos who like the color orange. And if anybody asks you why they're called that, that's the reason. Because a bunch of dildos who like orange.
you fucking did. Own it, man. The fuck up.
After the whole
Yo, that's my first merch line is Orange Buddy t-shirts.
cancer fucking first drop happened and you went off
And yeah, let the church say amen. Can I get an amen?
the internet for like 72 hours. What did you do for those 3 days? What were you doing?
I sat in a chair.
Woe is me.
They
do
are
in that show?
bequeathed
What were
the
you doing in that show?
title
Were you playing
of
video games?
Lord Orange Buddies.
Sometimes I watched the TV show.
No, you were playing video games most of the time because I pulled up your fucking Xbox Live profile and you were playing fucking Fallout 76.
Yeah,
So why
me
the
and
fuck
Desi-
didn't you just
me-
stream that shit?
Me and Desi play that off and on all day. She's gotten actually really good at it.
How the fuck are you both playing? It's a one game. Were you switching off the controller or something?
Yes.
I love that that's what Mutahar cares about. How the fuck were you playing together? Do you know something about the game I don't?
Okay, then why the fuck don't you stream it? I don't understand.
Because number one, I have no desire to right now. Number two, I was told
But
I
you
can't.
need to make the money. You want to keep your house, right?
I was told I can't.
This guy's got an excuse for literally everything. Like all you have to do, I'd be sitting here at the computer playing anyway. You know why he doesn't do that? Because he likes to just shut off while he plays his video games. He doesn't want to add commentary to it. But Mutahar's just like, no, monetize everything, bitch.
Not that.
That shirt's not safe for work. Yeah, maybe not. We wouldn't put the actual Orange Buddy on it. It would probably be like a picture of Collins with 2 thumbs up and 2 orange pickles in his hands.
Not at that point. Not at that point. No.
Well, when this first thing dropped, as far as I knew, he told me to stay entirely off the internet. I put out one tweet after that first show, and he told me that was it. I'm not allowed to do anything else.
He blames
I
everything on
just don't
Keemstar.
see how Boogie can not like live stream. Like I'm a fat waste of space myself, and I ain't managed to
Because
live
I
stream 5 or
despise
6
it.
days a
Because
week.
I hate it. Because it is
I
extremely
hate you too,
emotionally.
motherfucker. You know what I hate less though?
What?
Not being able to eat, not being able to see because the lights are turned out.
Yep.
I don't even have a house payment. My house is paid
Don't
for.
you have don't you have that 20-year-old girl to fucking support your fucking roommate, and you're not working?
I mean, both my roommates kick in, and I've told you this several times. And then
Wait, Chad pays the rent for the place now? I thought he was just doing housework.
no, he kicks in. He kicks
Yeah,
in.
not a
He
positive.
saves
vibe
us a
in his
tremendous
body.
amount of money every month.
What does that mean? Like he pays your mortgage off, or like
He,
what?
he does pay some of the bills sometimes. But on top of that, he does all of the yard work and all of the housework and all of the handyman stuff that I otherwise would have to hire somebody to do.
Oh my God! If you have, unless you're ridiculously rich, and sweet, you're back, nice. Unless you're ridiculously rich. Oh, by the way, sweet, we took a poll, and from now on, the anti-pierogi people will hence be forth known as the Orange Buddies. So if we refer to them as the Orange Buddies, you know who we're talking about. Yeah, but if you're rich enough to have someone do all of your work for you, then your man card needs to be taken. Because as a man, I know a lot of women are really good at this too, but like you should be able to change a light bulb. You should be able to mow your own lawn. Like if you can't do that shit, somewhere in your life, aside from an external thing coming in, like either a disease or an accident that has left you physically unable to, unless there's like some kind of medical reason why you cannot do it, you've lost your way as a human being.
And so at the end of the day, he saves us a tremendous amount of money and also pays bills.
I'm a career maintenance and building specialist. I am not cheap. Yeah, see, exactly what Daddy Scambate said. Like, he knows it's expensive because you have to be good at everything. As a maintenance person, you need to be able to fix anything you come across, and that is not an easy thing because you are a semi-skilled laborer. It means you could do a bunch of different shit. That's what I am. I'm a semi-skilled laborer, except I'm an outside semi-skilled laborer. So I'm basically an outside janitor, outside maintenance man. I wish I had the money to delegate my life tasks. Yeah, preach, girl. Yeah, we're having a good time, sweet.
Okay, so why aren't you still? Do you want to keep your house? Like, I want to be like upfront. Or you want to keep the house?
I don't really care anymore.
So then fucking sell the house and move downsize, I guess.
We're working on it. I got an offer on my arcade machines. I'm going to sell them for $2,000. That's the first step. Magic Collection's getting picked up this week, so that's good.
I thought you wanted to keep the house like 6 months ago because it was a good fucking deal or some shit.
I did. And the money that I make is going to go towards keeping this house for as long as we can because it's just a financial sound investment. Because I'm at 7 years.
You know what?
Let me finish a sentence if it's okay. I'm 7 years. Well, if it's okay, I'm 7 years into a 15-year mortgage now, so I'm gaining a large amount of equity every month. I believe it's about $700 out of the $2,100 mortgage, and then I have somebody helping kick in, then I have somebody help pay the bills. So
okay, then what are you complaining about, Boogie? You act like you're barely getting it done every month, yet you have clearly just listed off. I know your mortgage isn't more than $2,000 a month, or else you're getting robbed. I know he lives in like a big ass house though.
Realistically, when I go back to renting for $1,400 a month, but we have actually, and I'm excited.
Sick of hearing about this fucking mortgage that you clearly can pay every month. There is no fucking issue. You're just
man. This is what happened to Airsoft Fatty. Yeah, yo, I would love to watch either Wings or Boogie box Airsoft Fatty. That would be awesome.
making up problems. You're making up problems.
The exciting.
Dude, I remember watching Fish Tank. By the way, guys, before I started doing the scammer payback stuff, like my biggest videos were on the Fish Tank season 2. And I did an interview with Summer, who was on the show, and I did an interview with Reddit Jimmy. Reddit Jimmy, I still talk to sometimes. He's such a good dude, because we live in the same area. But Airsoft Fatty, like I think in the first season they bought him a hooker. And he had just got out of the shower because they made him shower before the hooker got there, and she was like, he got poo in his butt. Like he didn't clean his butt. When I get in a shower, that's like the first thing I clean. It's like all the undercarriages, if you will. Queen of Karma, thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I know I'm a single dad. Luckily, tonight I am. The little one is with her mother, so I don't have to do the dad stuff tonight. So, yeah, it was really gross. Really, really gross, Vonties. Boogie's just laying down, wanting money to be handed for him for nothing. Such a waste of a seed. Yeah, I think you added that last line. A waste of a seed.
thing is, me and Desi have picked a place, and I'm very excited to announce this. But
The exciting thing is you're a baby.
no, we are moving to Branson. Branson is a city that I love very, very
Why don't
much.
you just like tell
Dox
people the
yourself.
next
You
day,
just
"Yeah,
dox
boys,
yourself.
Now you know where to find me. Now you know where to dox.
They'll figure it out when I film from Branson all the time. That's the
It sounds like you got a good man, Sarah.
whole reason.
Well, you don't go outside to
God.
film.
That's the whole. No, I'm going to film in the city of Branson all the time. I'm going to be a Branson YouTuber.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah. Boogie will never have a regular job again, and that's probably the only reason he agreed to get this liar tattoo. He's gonna regret it one day when he's like, well, I don't know if he'll make it to 70. He'll probably die in his before he reaches 60 because of his heart. But yeah, Boogie will never work a regular job again. I don't even know why he said that.
you're in your house right now. Which city do you think I'm in?
Well, I'm in Fayetteville, Arkansas. You
No,
can
which
Google my
city do
home
you
and
think
try
I'm
it.
in?
I'm gonna be a Branson YouTuber. We're gonna be going around town, and I'm gonna be trying out all the different delicacies in Branson. You know, Branson's really on a come up.
Which city do you think I'm in right now?
I don't know or care anything about
I could
it.
be at my house in LA. I could be in my house here in Toronto. I could be in my house in
Well,
Tokyo.
most of us don't.
Damn, Mutahar just flexing hard on everybody. I got a house in Tokyo. I got a house in LA. I got a house in Montreal. Like, Jesus, Mutahar, thanks, man.
Only own one house.
People don't fucking know. What
Most
does
of
that
us only
mean?
own one house.
Yeah, for sure, Connor.
Most of us
for
only own
sure.
one
The
house.
point
I don't
I'm
know which house
making
you're in.
is if you sit in your house and record, I could
only
think
own
you
one
could be on
house.
the fucking moon and recording right now. You make these problems for
Well,
yourself.
no, I'm just trying to explain. It's something very positive. You guys keep telling me to get excited about something, and I'm explaining to you that when we sell this house, we're going to move to
Or
Branson.
whatever. You're going to Branson. Cool.
It's
Misery.
closer to her family, which is awesome. That means
When
less
you go
driving
to
for her,
Branson, are you
less
going to rent an
driving
apartment or are you going to buy a house?
for me. Well, we really haven't looked.
This
He
part's
sounds like a
interesting.
politician. He goes, "It's closer to her family, and that's awesome."
Yep.
Dude, I was reading
on
on
top
that.
of
Her family's fucked up.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah, so Mutahar, you know, being the consummate journalist he is about to expose a lot about this poor girl's family that probably most of the internet didn't know. Tokyo houses are advertised as cheap, but are actually expensive to fix and maintain. Yeah, I believe that because it's in like the city, right? On the moon, the guy has the gravitational pull of one.
I don't know. We're not going to dox her if that's okay. I'd appreciate that.
I'm
Thank
not
you.
doxing. I'm just looking at public court records, bro. That's
Well,
fucking
let's not talk about it.
Let's take
Here,
off the
please.
topic. Are you renting or are you going to buy a house?
I don't know. We haven't thought that far ahead.
You haven't thought that far ahead, but you're excited about this Branson move.
Yes,
You know,
it's
selling a
something
house
that-
and moving and uprooting your
something that
life
gives
is
me
one of the
hope.
major choices in life.
Something that gives me hope, and it's exciting because I have friends up there. Chris,
What do you need hope for?
Do what?
What do you need hope for? You just
I don't know,
sat
you
here
guys
for like
keep-
2 fucking
you guys-
days telling me you don't kill yourself.
You guys just
What do you need hope for? Hope's a fool's dream.
screamed at me to find hope. I'm trying to.
Nobody has
share it.
screamed
It's
at
like-
you.
You find
Oh,
hope like that.
I thought Keemstar screamed really loud for about 5 minutes there, but okay, I might be mistaken.
You're right about that. I apologize.
Yeah, I might be mistaken. It's okay.
So all of
I
this,
just
like,
wanted to
wait,
say
hold
that.
on.
Mira,
Last night-
Mira, what were you talking about with Desi's family? What are you talking about?
Well, it turns out he's like real dad apparently was a former meth manufacturer.
What?
I don't know anything about the real dad, but that sounds possible. Yeah.
Stepdad also
Oh boy, that explains a lot about Desi.
has a fuck ton of charges too, bro.
I'm still getting votes. Did it change at all?
Like fucking has
Well,
run-ins with the law.
Well, I
And
got
you're telling me you're going and spending a happy Christmas
Oh, one
with them?
person said
like with
no.
that family?
one
Listen, have you met
person
my
said
family? You
nay
should
out
talk
of
to my
20
Is your
votes.
family fucking point is, are you really want to bring her closer to that family environment? Wouldn't you consider her being
Are you talking to what did you miss? Oh, thank you, Daddy Scambit. Yeah, Nirvana's great. So Desi's family or her dad was apparently a meth manufacturer, which means he cooked meth. So that's what but Boogie said right before that, please do not talk about this, and then Keem asked Muda, so Muda said it, and then right after Boogie was like, yeah, that sounds right.
in a way safer then?
She was just there for the last 3 days.
But he's about to get in
Yeah,
trouble
they
with
say
Desi
with
for
that
that
Toy
being
Marble
released.
cigarette.
Yeah.
Do you think it's a good idea to have Desi with him right now with the yelling and screaming, all this crazy stuff? That's what I keep saying to Boogie.
Yelling and screaming last night. Just think about what he said in the last 5 minutes. You guys got to pick on that real quick.
That's what I'm saying.
Last night, Keem, last night he was screaming at you.
Hey,
Screaming at the
Tomi
cops allegedly. I
Ishida,
don't
good to
fucking
see
know
you
when.
again.
Well,
Today's
Chelsea,
like,
I don't
well,
give
me
a
and
fuck.
Desi
We
were
got
thinking
two
of moving to
we have
Branson.
two people
okay?
from Japan in here. That's awesome. 2 people. We're international tonight, guys. We're international. Without doxing yourselves, write in the chat where you guys are from. I'm just curious. I know that Hitomi's from Japan. I know we have another person from Japan in here as well. Damn, her life sounds like it was methed up. It was methed up. She had a methed up life. 2 out of 20 said no for 10% math guy here. Yeah. Yeah, listen, all right. I might be able to talk the talk, but when it comes down to it, I suck at math. I mean, Kanagawa. Oh, yeah, look, we got P-Town. Okay, we Oregon, Florida, Cali, Indiana, Arizona, Canada. Yeah, we're international, baby. Somewhere in Wisconsin. I haven't seen the outside world in days, so I could be somewhere. I think I'm somewhere in Wisconsin if I had to guess. Just a bit northeast of you. You got family near you. Oh yeah, I'm from Philadelphia. In case anybody's wondering, yeah, Philadelphia.
Whatever the fuck. So he had a whole plan of what he was going to do in the future. This positive plan. So all day yesterday,
actually, we made that plan last.
That's the beautiful thing, right? We can all come together from different parts of the world to all agree that Boogie's a piece of shit and laugh at him.
Night, dipshit.
So you made a whole plan to move to Brampton last night.
Yeah, but my point is, if you care about your,
Goths in Scotland. Carla stops over on Twitch now. Nice to see you. I don't care where you're watching from, Carla, as long as you're watching.
Just please, if you care.
PA buddy, yeah, Pennsylvania. The place that almost took Trump.
About your girlfriend.
Not that that's not a proud moment for us. I was just spitting out the truth of the matter.
You can't be having these outlandish fucking.
But Trump was like, you know, there was a lot of great people at PA. You know, they were really worried about me when they thought I was dead. They were really worried. You know, I personally didn't talk to any of them, but you know, I could tell clearly as day that they were clearly worried about me. So I got up and I threw my fist in the air. Some people tell me that a lot of people throw fists in the air, but nobody throws fists in the air like I throw fists in the air. I got to work on my Trump. E.g., have you seen the Shane Gillis Trump impression from the Kill Tony episode? Yeah, I watched that whole thing, Connor. It was so good. Shane Gillis is probably one of the funniest people I've ever seen. Shane Gillis is a PA guy, too. I don't know why YouTube seems to have banned me from chatting in any lives. What did you do, Carla? What did you do? Yeah, I'll work on it. I used to have it really good, but I've been talking for so long that I'm probably having a hard time getting it out.
Freakouts. So
I made the decision that we're not going to go into Boogie's like personal shit when he talks about the sexual stuff. So we'll probably watch up until we get to that point, and then we'll do our karaoke.
Can't.
Well, you know, Desi is also a victim of child abuse, and sometimes she loses her temper as well.
You're just too awesome for YouTube. I think that's what it is, Carla.
Surprise. You shocked me with the meth daddy. Like, what the fuck? Listen.
Well, the meth, like, if we're getting into her family history, I'll go ahead and spoil it. Her and the dad have barely talked. The mother got her away from him as soon as humanly possible.
All I'm saying is you can't be doing the yelling and screaming.
He signed away. I understand, but if we're going to get into it from Mutahar, he signed away his rights almost immediately. Yeah. And she fought for that to get him away from her, you know? So, he's already talked about it, Desi. I know. I begged him not to.
Look how quick Boogie backs up on that. He was clearly engaging in the conversation and giving out more information. Then Desi goes, "What are you doing, Boogie? Why are you telling him about my life?" And he's like, "No, I begged him not to." Really? Because it sounded like to me you were giving him more information.
Don't worry, Desi. I begged him not to. He doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't give a fuck about you.
You begged me not to? You didn't beg me. You begged us not to mention your abuse.
See that whole part of the stream earlier where he's begging for forgiveness, praying to God that like something good will come his way, you know, saying how much pain he's in, how he fucked up his life left and right. And here he is lying again, straight up lying, because you know that he didn't beg Mutahar. You guys were listening, right? He clearly didn't beg Mutahar not to talk about it. This is like absolutely ridiculous. Her story isn't even really yours to tell, Boogie. Yeah, I agree, sweet. Well, to be fair, Keemstar did press Muta, and Muta brought it up, but like Boogie should have just not chimed in at all. And instead, he blames it on Mutahar. Like it's all Mutahar's fault that they started talking about it when he's sitting there being like filling in the gaps for them.
I literally said, please don't.
Nobody went there.
I said, let's not get into her family history.
Yep, more lies and manipulation.
That wasn't begging me. You were more worried about yourself.
Would you fight Mutahar for some real money, Boogie?
Let him talk. Boogie's going through some shit right now.
No.
She's pretty mad at you?
Yeah, of course. This is something she has adamantly asked me to not talk about, but Mutahar doesn't care, and that's okay.
The fuck?
She's asked me 101 times to not talk about this, and, you know, well, I just couldn't resist because once Mutahar started going, I had to make sure he filled in the gaps for him so that everybody knew exactly the truth behind it. Yeah, I know, right? Dude, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like Boogie thinks we can't watch this back and see what just happened. It's insane.
My camera just
This is. I asked Mutahar not to talk about it as well, and he said, "Fuck you."
He said, "Fuck you." Dude, if we go replay that again, Boogie asked Mutahar to stop talking about it. Mutahar immediately stopped talking about it. Keemstar asked Mutahar about it, so Mutahar starts talking about it again. Hitomi, hello. And then Boogie twisted to end up being like Mutahar told you to. He basically just said, "Fuck you."
Keem was the one that bringing it up. I'm just playing along with it.
I'm still here, not sure what happened.
No, you brought it up. You brought it up. You said you looked into her family, and then Keem asked you what you looked up. No, you brought it up.
Yeah,
Mackenzie, I'm not sure about his ex-wife.
We'll make
What's
her
the number,
situation.
Boogie?
What number? 4?
Fight Mutahar.
I'm
No,
never
yeah,
fighting. I'm
money-wise.
never fighting anybody ever again. There's no amount of money. I'm not interested.
What?
Look, Keem had to go. Keem had the same issue I did earlier, although he's using something called. Oh no, he's using Elgato. He's using the same thing I did. He must have broked it too. Hey yo, Janny Minaj.
30 grand?
You know what? To get into fine. All right.
Oh shit, lolcowlive's in the house.
What is your plan now that you're going to be a YouTuber after you figured it out last night? How do we get you back your money up, your life up, everything around?
Well,
I think actually what Keem said in the beginning was great.
Actually, hold on. Here's
just,
the current.
just let me finish, please.
Okay.
I think what
Dubs in the chat for lolcowlive.
Keem said in the beginning was great. If you get everything out in the air right now, you basically start brand new.
So lolcow, we were basically laughing at the fact that Boogie was basically saying Mutahar. Mutahar basically lied about, or Boogie was accusing Mutahar of pushing the story out when Boogie was filling in the gaps. He was it's like, no, Mutahar, you got it wrong. This is really what happened.
That's a great thing. How many people get a new start?
I'll do
Look,
it.
at the end of the day, you
So
sound.
what is the proper word for that, Mutahar, if you would like to diagnose me?
I did not lolcow. I was trying to. I wanted to catch up on this with everybody, and then we were probably going to we were going to check out the tat in the next stream. But yeah, everybody was talking about the tat that he got tonight. That's pretty awesome.
Wait, what? I'm not a doctor. I can't give you a diagnosis.
First thing I would do, Boogie, is
Well,
fire
Jackson-
that fucking
Jackson
therapist,
Clark
'cause he
is-
doesn't.
Oh, it's all good, man. It's all. I'm honestly shocked you guys are in here.
We'll have Jackson Clark text me.
Guys, you're just
Let
killing
him
the.
know.
You're really killing the
Hold
content.
on, wait. I want to know the plan. I want to know this plan. Hold on. So he wants to fucking. You don't work. You don't do anything to make money. Yet you're moving to a place that costs more than where you currently
All
live.
right, so let me walk you through it. Here's
Okay,
the current
let's
plan.
walk through the financial genius of.
Well,
Boogie2988.
it's my friend Glenn. It's his idea, and I think it's a smart one.
I thought it was your idea. You thought about it last night with her. You
Well,
talked about her.
Boogie's just outclassed. Boogie's outclassed by Mutahar. You can't, Boogie is like trying to sneak shit past Mutahar, but it's like trying to play against the world-class goalie. He's like, wait, back that up.
Destination of Branson. That's mine. That's ours last night. We had debated Gatlinburg as well.
Thank you,
but we
Carlos
picked
Stop, for
Branson
the
last
1
night.
USD.
Sure.
And we also picked Southwest Virginia at one point because I own property there, but we discussed
this
it's
is-
not salvageable. That property's not salvageable. So
Yeah, so Boogie's struggling big time, and he has a second property. My life's so hard. I can't even manage my second house.
like it's fully overgrown. I don't know if you saw the video. But
Oh no, you can't mow the lawn. Oh no, you can't get out there and click on the bush. Oh no.
there's little trees growing on that thing. I would definitely need to hire a team.
Sorry. Oh my God, the way that Keem said that has me dying. He's like, oh what? We can't mow the lawn. It's over. The grass is too long, man. We might as well throw the whole house out now.
It's a shame that the people don't do this for a living, clear properties.
Hey, Muta, you were at my house. Did I show you all the work I did? All the boulders that I built, a rock wall, all the fucking
was
brush I cleared. Like,
Well,
what are you doing?
He makes his girlfriend mow the lawn. Honey, go put on something skimpy and cut that grass.
I will call you to clear my land when the
Oh,
time
because
comes.
you can't. Because
Yeah,
you
probably.
can't.
He doesn't have excavators or anything like that. I doubt Boogie owns a chainsaw, but like. But to be fair, Boogie is
know
a
the
450-pound man.
I don't want to hear it from another 450-pound man. The best thing Boogie could have done in his life to quit interrupting me is to fucking go out there and build himself a fuck.
He should have just ended it right there. The best thing Boogie could do in his whole life is just stop interrupting me. It's period. Done.
cabin. You went and did something like that, you'd be a completely different person. You'd be fucking happy. You wouldn't have this horrible outlook on life.
You're right. I wouldn't be a disabled person because I would be able to do that. You know?
Yeah, if you did that.
You're not
right,
disabled now.
Right. If I would, I assure you I'm legally disabled by the...
I understand the state thinks you're disabled, but I've watched you get into a boxing ring. I've watched you.
Wait, how
there.
disabled are you? Get your ass off the couch just to come sit next to the guy that's going to shit on you.
You watch me sit down every 60 seconds too because I couldn't stand up.
Every fucking journey starts with a single step, Boogie.
Okay, but anyway.
60 seconds,
Fucking when did Wings become a Buddhist? Every single step, every journey begins with one step, Boogie. Sounds like fucking Liu Kang from Mortal Kombat or Bruce Lee. He read that somewhere. He read that on a box somewhere. E.g., it's insane that Home Depot wood is straighter than his story. That's a stretch. Yeah, it's
you can move 2 minutes.
Here's the current plan to reduce my spending.
Oh
it's
my
actually a
God.
really smart plan, and Glenn helped me.
Cut out the fast food.
so funny.
Well, we don't eat any fast food. It's too expensive right now. I don't know if you've seen the price of a combo meal. If we buy fast food,
I don't actually.
Have you seen the prices of Taco Bell lately? God damn it. I'm going to starve to death.
Eat out.
yeah, well,
So I haven't seen.
we cook exclusively at home now. But
Before, I used to just get one meal done. Now I have to have 4 or 5. It's like, or no, you'd be like, I used to be able to afford 4 or 5 burgers. Now I can only afford 1 or 2. Dude, I'm disabled, yet I work 7 days a week and don't collect SSD. Yeah, good for you, Sarah. See, and I bet you that you can lay your head down on your pillow at night knowing that you did everything you could to make sure that you're supporting your life. I mean, that's all you could really ask for. I don't think Boogie's sadness comes from his inability to do these things. I think it comes from his, like, has it ever been like really nice outside, right? And you stay in for the day and you either play a video game or you just lay and watch movies, and then nighttime rolls around and you go to lay your head down on your pillow, and then that thought starts to creep into your head where you start thinking, you know what, maybe I should have done something today. You know, I kind of feel like I kind of wasted today. Now imagine having that thought every single day, and that's Boogie2988 for you. And that's why I think where his depression really comes from.
by the way, Desi's becoming a hell of a cook. And I live with the chef, by the way. It's awesome when he has a day off. Thank you, Rob.
Wait, you have a chef that lives with you now?
Yeah, he's lived here for 3
Oh,
years.
he's got a fucking commune now, bro.
I'm gonna lose my house, but he has his own personal fucking chef.
No, he pays bills.
I'd make my own ass fucking
And
meal.
the chef
He
and the
lives here
chef
and pays
pays the
bills.
bills. And the chef pays the fucking bills.
Hey, not only does he cook for me, but he also pays the mortgage. It sounds like it's his fucking house. He has a serious dopamine addiction, in my opinion. Yeah, I think so too, Mackenzie. I think that he also is addicted to video games, which is how he ended up, getting in the state that he is. Because you know what happened before video games got as good as they were? People used to have to go outside. You used to have to go outside and do things. I would only go on disability for my ADHD meds. Without them, I can't function at my full potential, to be honest. Connor, I used to be in the same position. Like, I used to not be able, like, when I had to change my jobs to be able to not do Adderall. Well, I was prescribed it, right? But since I ended up struggling with drug addiction, I couldn't, I had to swear off all narcotics. And now I'm lucky that I have a job where I'm physically active and I'm like constantly going around doing different manual labor jobs. And I enjoy that way more than I ever did sitting in a cubicle watching a computer all day. And and not only that, but it's like put me in way better shape too. Japan is awful for ADHD. All the effective meds for it are banned. Can't get Adderall and diagnosis is stupid expensive. That is crazy. I guess they see what happens over here. Plus, pharmaceutical companies run the U.S., and I don't know if that's the case for Japan. Pharmaceutical companies run basically. I know that that's how it is in South Korea too. It's impossible to get like Tylenol and shit like that. I worked as a line cook. People tried to call me chef, and I hated it.
If he doesn't cook, he cooks once a month. And when he does, it's cool. I don't understand why you don't understand.
Here's what I don't understand, Boogie. I know a bunch of people that work at the Dollar General that have a third of the life you have and are way happier.
Yeah.
So wait,
Based. That's a good one for Wings right there. W for Wings. He nailed him. There's people who work at the Dollar General who will never have like a 10% of what you have, Boogie, and they still find a way to be happy every day.
Mental illness.
Your
Almost as
passive
if mental illness was part of it, huh? Who knew?
Your
Insurance
passive
companies
income
run
is
Japan.
Hold on, hold
but
on.
the
You just
government
told me like most people can't afford
extra
second
strict on
homes. You have a
drugs.
second property as well?
And new ideas. Yeah, I know. Now, obviously, I don't know a whole lot about Japan. I know that you guys are. Maybe that's why you guys are so great at your art and culture, because you can't disappear into drugs like so many Americans do. Why does Boogie have the old granny boob? It looks like his boobs haven't talked to each other in years.
I don't know.
Yeah,
that.
it's in Southwest Virginia.
Like, it's like two people who are at a party together who just who know each other, but they hate each other, so they just turn their backs at one another.
I've tried to sell it now for 3 years, and nobody will buy it because it's a
Well,
show.
why don't you just like move there, try fixing it up,
Man,
take it over?
TTs.
It's yours.
Well,
It's just a piece of land that has
it's
trees
also,
on it.
and it is also a piece of land where I was abused, and I don't really particularly would like to go back to that if that's possible. That's the reason I didn't sell it when I inherited it. I just wanted to watch it rot down, which is what I did. I don't think anybody else should
or
ever.
something.
to
I never
build the
heard you. It's
brand.
just
Yeah,
watch.
I don't. Yeah, I wasn't a millionaire like Keem seems to think, but I did have several $100,000.
You were a millionaire though.
You were a
Because you said
millionaire.
your crypto
What-
was
what
at
do you count?
$700,000 or something like that, and then you take your house's value, that's over $1 million.
Yep,
You're
you
right.
had a net worth of.
I had that same thought, Oleander. I had that same thought today when Boogie was talking about this. I was like, you know what? He's probably asking too much for it too. He's probably asking too much for the property.
$1 million, so quit calling me a fucking liar.
Okay, so for maybe one night before it crashed. the next
Shut
day, I
the
was
fuck
looking
up.
at
You
it.
made a video saying I'm rich independently. You remember that? You remember
Sure.
that? There was a long
Yes.
time between that and it going down. Long time. Stop
No, it was
just
about-
fucking
it was in the
guys.
same week.
Guys,
It was in the same
oh my god,
You
shut
can ask
up.
McJuggernuggets. It was in the same week. Anyway,
How much
here's
money,
the plan.
how much money
There's
you
the
make on all
McJuggernuggets. There's the McJuggernuggets call out. Japanese history is very long because of the centuries of starvation, so we had to organize and lean into our hierarchy and obedience to survive. That makes sense. Yeah, like Japan obviously has been around way longer than America. So we kind of are still like winging it. We've only been around for a couple hundred years, believe it or not. And in the grand scheme of things, that's nothing. So that's why we're still referred to as like the new world.
YouTube.
But Japan's been around like since before Jesus.
Last month, 1.8K.
No,
No,
all of
all of
YouTube. Since you've been on YouTube, at least $1 million.
We talked about the 17 years. I'd made 1.5 million and averages out about 80,000 a year, which is a very. good
And
amount.
how
I'm
much
very
did you make in sponsorships? Probably at least $1 million there, right? Or half a
happy. No,
million.
I was.
Yeah, because he knows the business and he knows that Boogie's fucking leaning into this compassionate, be empathetic towards me thing, and they're just frankly not having it. Like, because Keem knows how much you make. He's done YouTube long enough to know the difference.
I was only able to keep sponsors for about a year, maybe a year and 3 months before I lost them all. But yes, during that year, I think I made close to 200,000 from them. It
Yeah,
was
think
actually
about that.
nice.
How many people have like made that much money that you made? Think about that. There's not that many people.
Yeah, I wish
And
I
the
had
fact
not.
and the fact
Anyway,
that you mope around, no, you're gonna listen to me. The fact that you mope around with no hope after you've already accomplished something amazing like that is so
well, that was
insane to
before I
me.
faked cancer, right? You know.
I feel like
Wait,
Mutahar's
sorry.
checked out of this
It seems a
conversation.
little different now to me, but
You have a car that gets 50 miles per gallon. Go fucking DoorDash.
playing a
Do
game,
lolcowlive
for
on
sure.
the fucking side. Stream when you got free
Right.
time. You
So
shouldn't
here's-
have money issues.
can I finish the plan?
Sure, yeah, give us a plan. I'm
Did
gonna
our chat completely stop? What the fuck? Oh no, we're good. We're
It's
good. Go
working
ahead.
for me.
Now that you mentioned Chad, he's still standing here watching.
No, we said
Chat.
chat. Go ahead.
CHAT.
I just looked up. That's why I looked up. He's not trying to get my attention. He's still sitting here listening in case he needs to pull the plug.
He's fine. Tell him to stand down. They don't need to pull the plug.
No, I want him there, and it's okay. I appreciate
All
it.
right, let's hear the plan. Fuck this
Okay.
moping bullshit. Give us a
All
plan.
right.
Give us some hope.
So, this is exciting. So obviously, I cannot afford even with this show and everything else. I probably should not be spending $7,000, $6,000 a month, right? So the biggest expense I have is obviously the house, and so we can reduce the mortgage quite a bit by moving to a place that's cheaper to live. And Branson is fairly inexpensive to live as every time we've ever looked. Gatlinburg, again, outside of Branson, not like downtown, because why you know.
He might be, Tina. I'm not sure what he's watching.
But outside of Branson, 20 minutes, you know, and it gets pretty cheap up there. And we can actually own like a piece of land. She's always wanted to keep chickens, so we're gonna keep chickens and stuff, you know.
You're buying fucking land and raising animals now?
Well, the first plan is to sell the house, get rid of
This
it,
is so boring.
right?
I don't.
And so I
care.
should have.
He's
Well,
he's like, I don't give a fuck about your chickens. Let's get to something good.
Gonna do any of this. He's not
Yeah,
moving to
exactly.
Branson.
Yeah, what the
Why are
fuck
we
is
having
it?
this?
I'm going to Branson. Like, it's like that I'm going to Jackson, that Johnny Cash song. I mentioned that Japan is resistant to new ideas. A lot of people think of Japan as the cutting edge future, but in reality, most Japan don't know how to use smartphone, much less computers. Really? That is incredibly surprising for me.
Stupid conversation.
Because I always thought like Japan was like the very tech forward.
Bro, you're not moving out of your fucking house. You're going to be able to make the mortgage every month. We're living in fairy tale land where, hey, everybody, get together and let's feel sorry for fucking Boogie again. I'm not doing it. You did this to me last night, and I can call the fucking cops on you. I'm not going to let you manipulate me.
What's the feel sorry part? I'm actually trying to talk about.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not going to move out. Mark my words, I guarantee he does not sell that fucking house and he's still there 6 months from now. Mark my words. Fucking clip it. Post it on fucking Reddit. Set a reminder on your goddamn phone so you can get back on here and scream at him. He's a liar.
You're not mowing the fucking lawn and you want to raise animals? You know how much fucking work that is?
Yeah, Desi wants to do it.
Yeah, Desi's going to do it.
Let her go out there to do it. You're going to sit inside and stream, right?
She did it on her farm. She raised chickens on her farm. She can do it here.
You sit inside stream. We'll sit inside and play Fallout 76.
Probably, yeah. I like that game quite a bit.
I mean, like, here's the thing, dude. Like, picture that 90-pound girlfriend of yours carrying all your
Yeah, that's where like Samsung and everything is, Connor.
shit out to the fucking truck because you're sitting down because you can't move because you don't work at it.
Well, no, I have friends that'll help me move. That'll be easy.
You remember that weight loss drug you got on? You lost 24 pounds on?
Yeah.
I've lost 38 pounds just cutting soda out and drinking Prime.
I don't
Since going to Keemstar's house.
That's awesome.
Since going to Keemstar's house.
That's awesome. I don't drink soda, so if I drink soda, it's only diet. You know?
That means you eat too fucking much. Cut back on it.
Okay.
I don't know, Boogie. I'm thinking that you need to change your attitude. You need to be motivated for the future, and you need to take your punishment, and you need to get back on the show.
What a bright future it is. Very excited for it.
I mean, another thing to do, Boogie, is like my wife wrecked our third car, so I've been having to do body work on a car out in the South Carolina heat and things of that nature. I've had
That's
to
some rich shit.
replace
Right
the
there,
shower.
3 cars. You're a 3-car family.
I mean, that's true. I mean, most families don't have 3 cars, I guess.
Okay, I mean, like one of the
Unless like there's multiple people living in the same roof, but if you're 2 people and you have 3 cars, you're doing okay.
cars I got from punching you in the face.
Unless one's like a beater.
God,
I literally paid $3,000 for it out of the money that I punched you in the face for.
Oh, okay, it's a beater.
Oh, gotcha.
just fucking work or something, or like fucking it's like wow, just bitch.
Just get the tattoo of life
Yeah, I think he definitely plugged Prime.
on your fucking
I wonder if Jake Paul was like, yo, slip this in somewhere.
face.
Does Keem have any money in Prime? I know his thing was that drink, right?
And fucking start from ground zero and go win. Get some W's.
Like your whole life is just literally you feed off of making people feel so fucking bad for you.
I know.
Okay.
This is why you
Billy
fucking hate me, because I
Torres,
just
what's up,
never
man?
feel
How's it
bad for
going?
you. Every time I
don't
hear you
hate
bitch about life, you're a 50-year-old fucking man that doesn't do shit.
I would like to make it clear. I don't have any hate in my heart for you at all. I just don't like it.
Bullshit. That's another fucking lie. That's another fucking lie.
I don't fucking hate him. Oh my god.
Bro, you say
I'm pretty certain I said I
You're
don't like him.
manipulating him right now.
No,
right
I
now.
told
You
him in
just
his life
No.
stream.
You hate him.
I said,
You say
no,
over and over again. No, you're manipulating him. You're manipulating him. You're manipulating him. You're manipulating him.
I said I don't like hot chips and I don't like him.
No.
I said I don't like hot chips and I don't like him.
You said you hate him. You said you hate him. Oh my god.
You're leaving out.
That's loud noises.
Run a poll. What do you guys remember?
Run a poll. I don't think that's gonna work out in your favor.
You remember me saying I hate him, but I don't like him because I don't like.
Oh, it's Logan Paul and KSI's company, but I don't know. I know Logan Paul is definitely involved in it.
Hot chips. I don't like hot chips and I don't like curry. Which I guess was right.
Before that, you said you hate him.
Jesus.
You said on this show. Wait. Time out, everyone. But multiple times in the
I see heart attacks brewing. Yeah, I'm surprised that he made it this far into this conversation.
show you said you hate Muta. You have, okay? So I don't want to hear about fucking curry because that was a little while ago when you were mixing it up. You hate him. You say you hate him. You tell me in private. You
I definitely think it's racist.
hate him. I fucking hate Muta.
Racism,
You
Boogie.
hate him. So now you're
Brought
saying
up
I don't have a
curry,
hate
that
bone
makes
in my
it
body
racist.
for fucking Muta. Right? That's manipulation. You're trying to manipulate him right now. Stop doing that. Be real. Tell him you fucking hate his guts. Tell him you hate his guts. You do. So tell him that and be real. This is why I'm saying this. It's time to fucking revamp it. Be the real Stephen Williams. Be the real Stephen Williams. Be the real Stephen Williams. I hate you, Muta. I fucking hate you. You're a piece of shit. That's the real Stephen Williams.
Oh, I need to hear.
I have been for the last hour. This is the real Stephen. You're saying as much as you can.
I love it. Like, YouTube is the only community where you can literally tell someone that you hate them and they'll have more respect for you than if you tell them, like, if you try to glaze them the whole time. Because at least they know you're being a real one.
Muta, any
I love hot chip and curry. I like hot chips. I've never actually had curry. I don't know how I'd feel about it. It doesn't look very appetizing.
final things? We got to get to some other stuff with him.
I mean, I wanted to bring up the one thing that he's super afraid of, because if we start poking holes, he's gonna fucking scream and cry like a bitch.
All right. So this is where they get into the sexual stuff. So I think this is where we're probably going to end it here tonight. I don't really want to get into that part. If you guys want to see us cover that in the future, let me know. Or write it in the Discord or something. But it gets really dark. It's pretty fucking crazy because Boogie goes into depth about some of the things that he claims happened to him, and it's an interesting conversation for sure. I'm sure I'd find a lot to talk about with it. But I also am worried. Like I don't know. I feel awkward about it, and you can even watch Keemstar feeling really awkward about it the whole time. And if Keem's finding it awkward and cringy, then what the fuck am I gonna do with it? All right, it's karaoke time. What are we gonna sing tonight? That's a big nope from me for covering the darker stuff. Yeah. Does he scream at all? Yeah, he does scream at the end again. Actually, I could fast forward it to where Boogie, they do pull the plug on Boogie at one point. I don't know. I'll play it right when he starts ranting again, but I don't know if he's going to be talking about sexual stuff. So I just want to give you guys a trigger warning here just in case he is. But I know he starts ranting again and they end up pulling the plug on him. So I guess we'll cue it up like a couple minutes before he does that. Scammer Payback. Does Scammer Payback have a theme song? All right, so this is the end of the stream.
I'm having a hard time giving him any benefit of the doubt. I'm all for listening to all survivors. It's really hard to accept that I'm an advocate, but I can't.
Good volume that time. It landed good.
Oh, okay. So he's reading super chats. Okay, so this is good. This is fine. You don't have to worry about any any stuff. Show us the face.
There we go, buddy.
We'll go.
Assassinate rape victims and cancer patients all around the world. Thank you, Steven.
Yeah, let them know. Let them know. We got real donations coming in here. Number 1 on YouTube. Let them know, Boogie.
Noah Scout, Boogie, keep your chin up, man. You'll get through this. We all go through the storm sometimes. Fault sees us through it. Thank you.
Look, that was inspirational. They had your back.
I don't know. I don't care. I don't care. I just want to get
a whole album. That's
I don't care.
You got
Let
this.
me get through it.
You got this, bro.
Shut up.
You're doing good.
Shut the fuck up. Janelle Am says to me it comes down to credibility, as in the Boogie has none. I'm having a hard time giving him any benefit of the doubt. I'm all for listening to all survivors. It's really hard to accept that I'm an advocate, but I can't.
Good volume that time. It landed good.
Lily Mousse says, I'm not a person to say if someone is lying about SA or not, but it ends up being a lie. Hope Boogie can live with that guilt. Rough subject matter. Take care of yourselves.
Yes. Let's go, buddy. Come on.
Big man on dick. Buy a hat for your hat.
Let him know. Go off, Queen. Go off,
Oh,
Queen.
I'm not interested. Just let me get through it, Dan.
You got
Matt,
this.
Matt, shut up. Let me get through it, motherfucker.
He's getting so fucking mad.
Matt Sale says, so only people that aren't capable of refusing his testimony are allowed to be discussed.
Yeah, he's definitely
If they are
trolling.
dead, they're fair game. This is why, Dan, I told you I couldn't talk about this, man.
You can do this.
This is why I told you. No, I can't. I told you I couldn't talk about
Boogie,
this.
you knocked this out of the
I begged
park.
you. I begged you not to make me talk about this on the show. I begged you.
You crushed it.
I begged you. I begged you. I begged you, Dan. I begged you.
You crushed it.
You.
You did very good tonight. Hello?
He sees him pulling the plug right there. He sees him pulling the plug.
Are you there? Oh my God. His fucking...
He's gone.
I think his roommate cut off the power. Oh no. Remember how the fucking roommate and the girlfriend... Remember how they were watching the power switch where if he lost it, they were just going to unplug it? Oh my God.
What a good way to end. What a good way to end, guys. They ended up pulling the plug on him after all. All right. What are we going to sing tonight? What's a good song for Boogie that we could sing? What's a good one for Boogie? E.g. lately, I'm falling asleep. The stream kept me laughing while sick. Good night. Mackenzie, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you so much. Rogera staged. Rogera believes it's staged. I don't see. Here's my thing: is like if you go through and you listen to the part where he's talking about what happened to him. So I honestly would say that I believe him that some of that stuff happened. I love that they let it go that far. Yeah, they let him go for a hot minute there. Can you sing Landslide? Sure. I'll sing Landslide for you. I took my heart and I took it down. The lolcow new Boogie's Liar song. Oh my God, there's such a good Taking Back Sunday song called Liar that would be would be perfect. Thank you, Luminary. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Have you been watching the Braille skateboarding drama? I have not. But I know that the guy, I'll have to look into that because I used to love Braille. They helped me get back into skating again. Oh, I still have it. I still have it too fast. It's a little too quick for me. A little too quick. Aaron Cairo is insane. The guy who runs it, right? Yeah, I'll have to look into that. That's pretty cool. All right, let's get singing. Karaoke time. This song goes out to one special guy named Boogie2988. Keep your head up, son. And your balls cut. Took my love and I took it down. I climbed a mountain and turned around. And I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills till the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the season of my life? Will I be afraid of changing? 'Cause I've built my life around you. But time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too. You know, sometimes we lie about things, and sometimes we get called out on our lies. But we always keep lying some more. Because after all, if you can't make up some bullshit, what the hell are we all doing here? Will I be afraid of changing? 'Cause I built my life around you. But time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too. Oh, I'm getting older too. I take my love and I take it down. Thank you, Red. Ha! Climb the mountain and turn around. And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, with the landslide will bring you down. And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, will the landslide bring you down? Oh, the landslide will bring you down. That's for you, Boogie. Don't be so sad. Yeah, that's a whole rabbit hole itself, I bet. Thank you, Red Sox fan. Thank you, Astro. All right, guys. Big announcement. So I know I've been like kind of all over the place with my streams lately. We're gonna nail down a schedule. We're nail down. Oh shit! They want me to do more. They want me to do more. But we're not gonna do more, right? We're not gonna do more. We're going to nail down a streaming schedule right now. So I've decided in hopes of being able to continue to make my my docuseries and stuff like that. We will now be streaming every Tuesday and Thursday night from 7 o'clock and on. And then Friday nights as well. So we're going to be doing... Oh, no, wait. Do I want to do that? Yeah. So... I'm already confused. I'm like, should I do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or should I? No? Okay, we're gonna do Tuesdays and Thursdays for sure. The new schedule for live streams is gonna be Tuesdays and Thursday nights at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So you can, if I'm not going to be streaming, I'll either post it in the community notes for my channel or I will put it in the Discord. So, we're gonna start this next week. Okay, so I'm not going to be doing it tomorrow night. I promised the fiance I was going to take her to dinner, so I will get my balls crushed if I bat on that. But starting next week, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7 o'clock, every Tuesday, every Thursday. So if it's got a T in it, EG is going to be streaming that night. That way, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and if I have free time over the weekend, I can work on my other videos because they take up the majority of my time. Streaming's super, super fun, but it's a lot easier to do compared to making those videos. So, so remember that. Don't forget, I created a subreddit for EG lately. Go in there, share stories that you want covered, share anything that, share your opinion on stories, read the rules. We're going to try to grow that subreddit along with our channel because we want to be in more areas, right? I think we have an amazing community here. Not shocked since a lot of you guys came from Pierogi's community and he has an amazing community over there as well. So make sure you add me as a mod. Yes sir, I got you. I will do that. And if you haven't joined the Discord, join the Discord. Shout out to all of our new members tonight. I can't even remember who the members are. Hang on, I think I can see what this is here. I think I can see what happened. Participants, timestamps, reactions. Hang on. I know Carla Stop gave me $1. Okay. I think I thanked you guys as you became members, but I know special thanks to Astro moderator, Rajir moderator in the Discord, also member Tina, moderator in the Discord and member. I know we got some new members today, but I'll make sure that I include you guys in the future update. But so everybody who became a member, congratulations! You'll have access to the once we get to a specific number of live streamers, or once we get to like let's say 20 members, we will start doing members only live streams too. So we'll be doing that as well. Those will be separate though. Those will be like Sunday afternoon or something where it's just me and the members hanging out, talking about whatever else we want to talk about. But all my other live streams will remain public. Anyway, with that said, guys, thank you guys so much for hanging out. This was such a fun live stream. I can't believe Lolcow actually showed up here. Chappie, what's up? I'm glad that you decided to make yourself known. She's been lurking the whole time. I got a lot of lurkers in this audience. A lot of lurkers. And that's not even counting the Orange Buddies. Shout out to the Orange Buddies. I know you guys are watching from afar. Sorry that you weren't the main topic of this live, but I really don't care what you guys have to say anymore. Everybody knows you're full of shit, and Pierogi's an innocent man. We all make mistakes, and that's all you can really do is try to get better and move on from that. Anyway, yeah, join the Discord if you haven't. My name is EG Lately. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace. Peace out, Girl Scout.